Yo, 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 yo. Chat, what's good with y'all? Hold on, let me close this door real quick. Hold up. I know y'all can't see me yet, but hold up. We're not fully ready. Oh, damn. Chat, what's good with y'all? Oh, the hair crazy. Chat, what's good with y'all? I didn't even brush the beard. That's crazy work. I didn't even brush my beard with the brushy. It's okay though. What's good with y'all, bro? You know, like, what's really good with y'all, bro? You feel me? Newsboy, what's up? Ezekiel, what's up? Jacob, what's up? Kai, what's up? Listen, y'all know the title. Obviously, it's been confirmed and everything. Obviously, we're gonna get Peter back later down the road. Like, even if it's a third game, Peter's gonna show up to fight Doc Ock because Miles gonna be getting his ass whooped probably. But listen. But here's the thing though. We all know Peter's still gonna be helping. We know all this. We're gonna look at the tweet. We're gonna be talking about it. We're gonna be looking at other people's tweet, talking to y'all about it. Also, we're gonna be speaking about, you know, where Silk or AKA or Cindy Moon AKA Silk comes along in this situation. Brittany, shout out to Brittany. Brittany, I think you said or wrote an article about this particular thing and situation happening. It was technically confirmed at the end of Marvel Spider-Man 2, but so shout out to Brittany. She's in here. Make sure y'all show her love. Making turkey pot pie and corn on the cob because this is the season. Ooh. Yo, you ain't lying. Me and my girl took a walk yesterday outside, like tea in the hand, just taking a walk in a beautiful winter in a beautiful weather. It was just beautiful. You could say, no, yeah, it's fall. It's still fall. So, oh yeah, it was just beautiful. The leaves. Oh, it felt good. It feel good outside. Oh my god. Oh my god. Feel good outside and everything. Y'all see what we sipping on. Go ahead and get that. This junk is mad expensive. It's like $8. But it's definitely worth it. Shout out to Uncle Matt. If I got sponsored by them, that would be incredible. But here's the thing, yo. Hernandez Cooper, what's good? The Void, what's up, bro? Spider Punk, what's good? Abdul, what's good? What does him being the main Spider-Man mean? What do you mean? What does it mean? It means that Peter Parker is taking a break right now. Yeah, that's what that means. It means Peter said, "Fuck that shit, Miles. You can go handle that yourself. I got shit I gotta do. I'm broke. I'm damn near 30. Not damn near 30, but he's in his mid-20s, broke as a dog, and he's just not getting his money up. And I gotta focus on this money and building this family with Mary Jane. You go handle that yourself. I had 10 years, technically almost 10 years, right? Almost 10 years. Technically 10 years at this point. I've been doing this for 10 years now. You feel me? Obviously, Peter's going to come back. We know that. But if they make a spinoff game, bring Cindy Moon in, bring her in. Still going to be two spider people. Bring her right in, slide her right in. You know what I'm saying? Miles trained Cindy Moon just like Peter, how Peter trained Miles. Bro, it all comes together, bro. It all comes together. Peter could still help verbally. He's still going to be speaking. Bro, this is the perfect setup. Peter going to see Miles getting his ass beat the fuck up by Green Goblin. I could see a spinoff game taking place, what, a month later? 2 months later? Something like that. Obviously, 25 is young. Bro, I'm 27. Like, obviously, 25 is young. But, nigga, you are still a grown... 25 is mid-20s, bro. Late 20s, yeah. Mid to late 20s. It's still technically your late 20s. 25 is your late 20s. I'm 27. I'm in my late 20s. I get it. Like, that's Speak Spider-Man. Bro, y'all acting like Peter's gonna take a break like 5 years or something, 2 years, like a year break. Wow, y'all tripping, bro. It's not even that big of a deal. Who wouldn't want to take a break after 10 years? Like, come on, bro. This is Insomniac's world. This is not the comic books, bro. Yeah. Literally, I know that. But it's Spider-Man. That nigga always strong. He's always in his prime. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know, the way they implying it, Miles gonna be the focus. Bro, you really think Miles is gonna be the only one fighting Green Goblin? Come on, bro. You know how emotional that's gonna be towards Peter? Why wouldn't they involve Peter in that? Peter's gonna be involved in that, bro. I love that we have these conversations because it's clear as day. Like, obviously, Peter's gonna acknowledge the fact that, oh shit, like, nigga, I gotta come out of retirement. I gotta help Miles, bro. This nigga, he can't handle this by himself. And they even teased it in the beginning of Marvel Spider-Man 2 when Sandman shit happened. They kind of teased it because Peter was like, bro, I'm trying to be a teacher and shit, and you over here. That's when Peter was like, you sure you can't handle this by yourself? But at the end of the day, they kind of implied, I love how they did that, bro. And exactly, once things get serious, Pete will come back. Exactly. The Void. Exactly. That's exactly how it's going to go. No, don't get me wrong, brother. Peter gonna be in the game 100%, but I don't like how Miles gonna be the focus. Why don't you like Miles being the focus? What's the issue with Miles being the focus? Miles literally saved Peter like 1,000,000 times. He saved everybody like 1,000,000 times. Magdi, what's up, bro? I just echoed in the interview what happens at the end of the game. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, hey, we're gonna read this though. I'm gonna bring it up for y'all. We're gonna read this. Brittany did an interview and everything. We're going to read this. Everybody, please like the stream. We got 70 people in here. We only have 35 likes. Everyone, please like the stream. This is going to be a great stream, y'all. This is going to be a great stream. I'm looking forward to this one. Let's like the stream. Let's get more people in here so we can have more conversations about this topic. So that's why we need that 70 likes. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please hit that thumbs up. Because it gets more people in here for y'all to talk about this. I want to hear a lot of people's opinion about this. That's the main reason why I'm streaming right now. And you see how we titled the stream? We didn't necessarily put Marvel Spider-Man 2 in the beginning because we're going to be streaming about different things. Not just Spider-Man related, but Wolverine, GTA 6. We're setting up for our future of the channel as well. Of course, the channel is always going to be based off of Marvel Spider-Man series and things, and then just Insomniac games and PlayStation and stuff like that. But we setting up for different things as well. So I'm just, I'm just getting into that. But that's why we set it up like that, because we already beat Marvel Spider-Man 2. So we're looking forward to the future, for the channel. All right, so let me pull this stuff for y'all. I already got it up. Let me make sure everything's good. What's good, Brittany? Loving the game, by the way. Really hope new game plus DLC and Venom free roam. Oh, Venom roam play. I don't think they're gonna do that. Maybe, but I don't. Maybe. I like your shirt. Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you. All right, so I got it up now. We're gonna read this. Let's see. Nobody made a video about this yet, too, which is insane. I really find that insane. All right, let me make sure y'all can see. All right, bet y'all can see. No, y'all can't see. Y'all can't see. Hold on. I got y'all. Don't worry about it. I got y'all right now. Bam. All right. Evan made a video, but it's not about this. He made a video. Bro, we got Evan's video right here. I'm going to react to all this shit. We got Evan's video up. We got Salvage video up. Salvage made another video. So we're going to watch another. What the fuck? We're going to watch another Salvage video. What happened to Salvage channel? Salvage. I think Sadat made a video. We're going to see. So Salvage made a video about what Marvel Spider-Man 2 did wrong. So we're going to react to this because I don't know what he's talking about with that one. We could see if Sadat dropped the video. He's probably going to if he did not. But we're going to read that tweet first. But Evan made a video about the silk.
Will you marry me?
Maybe the video is about.
Get Google Pixel 8 Pro free with eligible trade-in at AT&T.
But we're going to read the tweet first. God damn these ads, bro. I get it, though. I get it. Gotta make that money. I'm gonna watch 30 seconds. I'm gonna watch 30 seconds so Salvage should get paid. So I'll keep that on. Watch 30 seconds of that. And the tweet is right here though, bro. So we're gonna read all this. Y'all see Hiccup's been gone for like a couple days now. So we got that situated. All right. So y'all can see, right? Let me know if y'all can see. I'm gonna bring the stream up. Excuse me. I'm gonna bring the stream up on my phone so that way I can see the comments. Everybody like the stream, y'all. Keep liking that stream, bro. Oh, I gotta put this shit on rotation. Bam. Wham, bam. Thank you, man. I'm just a skip video guy. Yeah, because you don't like anybody making no money. That's why. If you just skipping people's ads that you actually support, you're not really supporting them, bro. I mean, yeah, you watching the channel, cool, but like, if you actually do something, like, if you don't really know who the person is, cool. But if you can't watch 30 seconds of an ad, just one of the ads, that's crazy. Or if you can't like this, like if you can't just boom like the video, that's OD. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is, bro. That's all it is. I get it. I do understand though. Me and Lee, yeah, you're the first person. Let's get it then. I'm the first one. Let's get it. Witty, do you like the evolved suit for Miles? No. I like the design of it. Like I like the core of the suit, like the torso. And I like the legs. I like the actual suit itself, but I don't like the shoes and I don't like the mask. I wish the mask actually covered him all the way, and I wish he had. Somebody drew. I'll show y'all. Somebody drew. Before we get into this, let's pull this over here. Before we get into this, somebody drew an actual picture of it. All right. So let me find it for y'all really quick. I got y'all. Let me find it for y'all really quick, chat. There's a picture talking about the evolved suit, or is it called evolved, right? Where's it at? So Clean. I think it was this one. No. That's not it. It's close though. It's on my page, bro. I retweeted that shit. So no, it's not that. Where is it at? This was recent. This was mad recent, bro. Damn, where's it at? It's somewhere. Oh, here we go. Now this is perfect. Okay. This is all right, so look at this. Look at this motherfucker. So this is how I wish the suit was, bro. This is how I wish the suit was originally. Like, all right, so I love the gloves and everything. I love the actual suit itself. The actual suit is fire. I just wish this is how the suit actually was. Like, this shit is heat. Like, the shoes, like, just a normal suit. I don't like the sneakers on them. Maybe on the next game. And I don't like the hair being out. Because, like, bro, bro, Miles got locks. That's just another reason to look at Miles. You know, look at Miles to say, oh, that's he's Spider-Man. Like, bro, what? You just fucking giving away your identity, bro. Like, so that's why I don't like the Evolve suit fully. This shit is fire, though. Because it's still the core suit. He just got the hood, and he got the bioelectricity flowing through his suit. That shit is crazy. So I wish it was like this. I wish the hair was hidden, yeah. But overall, the suit design is fire. It's just the mask and the shoes. That's it. Overall. All right. So. All right. Here we go. MSM posted this. Shout out to MSM Access. It says Insomniac writers confirmed that Miles Morales is now the main Spider-Man of the universe, while Peter takes a backseat, which we saw at the end of Marvel Spider-Man 2, of course. What does this mean for the future installments in the franchise? And speaking in an interview with Gizmodo, Insomniac's narrative director Ben Arfman, an advanced writer Brittany Morris, shout out to Brittany. An advanced writer Brittany Morris talked about the true meaning behind Spider-Man 2 ending, confirming that Miles is now the main Spider-Man moving forward, while Peter takes a backseat. Morris printed out that the transition from Peter Parker to Miles Morales as the main Spider-Man always felt very natural. We know that because, you know, Miles Morales is super OP. The GOAT. Peter's the GOAT, of course, but Miles really was going crazy this game. I'm not going to lie. Always felt very natural, noting that it shows a great deal of evolution for Miles. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all, if I stutter sometimes. I be thinking too fast before I speak. So, or speaking too fast before I think. Both of them. All right. So they said, here we go. Let me go back to this one. This one's, yeah. It always felt very natural. I think we all collectively thought it would happen. To me, it shows a great deal of evolution. For Miles at the beginning of the game, we see him struggling to figure out what he wants to do with his life. By the end of the game, we had Miles carrying the burden of saving the city, also carrying Pete when Pete wasn't strong enough to carry himself at various points. Yeah, that nigga was going crazy on Venom. Miles was going stupid on Venom before the main Venom fight and after the Peter fight. So Miles is really goated, bro. Miles really was saving niggas all game, bro. Like, literally. Mr. Negative, like, he was going crazy, bro. Peter, MJ, he saved MJ, technically, from Peter, technically. He whooped Peter's ass. Oh my, bro, what? Miles is really going stupid this game. You gotta admit that, bro. Insomniac finna look at the hate towards Miles' suit and be like, we fucked up, guys. Let's change it up next game. They gotta have, like, I feel like they shouldn't have the hair out. I don't like that at all. That's just me personally, though. Who am I? Who am I, chat? You know what I'm saying? Who am I? But that's the tweet right there, bro. That's the tweet right there. I feel like let's see. I don't want y'all to overdo asking Brittany stuff. I don't know if Brittany's still in here, but I don't want y'all ODing asking her stuff. But I guess I don't know how she feels about it. I'm not gonna say, oh, ask Brittany. Nah, so I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I was about to say, ask her what she means by this and that, blah blah blah. What could we? We can't say that. We can't even ask that because they can't say anything about thoughts and things that might be going on at the company. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that just doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So let's just keep it at that. Witty, my guy, by the way, about to fry some chicken while looking at the stream. Okay. Shout out to Nucci, bro. Shout out to all my members in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my members. Shout out to everybody that's in here. But shout out to my members, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to all of my members. You'll see their name pop up green, for sure. And you'll see the logo next to their name. If you want to become a member of the channel, feel free to. I got hella emojis now. I will be adding more. The more members we get, the more emojis we get. And you can gift memberships if you want to as well. All of that. I need a Daredevil DLC. But we're about to get into all this, bro. I'm about to watch Evan's video right now talking about the future and talk about Cindy Moon and the ending of Marvel Spider-Man 2. Does this mean if they do a DLC for the game, yeah, it's gonna be mainly based off of Miles. I can only speak on what we did at the end of Spider-Man 2 and not what our plan. Exactly. That's what Brittany. Exactly. That's exactly why I told him not to really necessarily ask you about the future, but more so about the interview. You see what I'm saying? Or the game itself, but not the future. Because I knew that I knew that you couldn't say anything. That's why I was like, no, let me chill. I need a Moon Knight game immediate. Damn, that's actually that'll catch a lot of people off guard. A Moon Knight game from somebody. A Moon Knight game with the wait. He was fighting mentally. Bro, the symbiote was literally a drug, bro. Literally. Green Goblin is Peter Parker ultimate nemesis in both Doc Ock and Green Goblin are Peter Parker villains who have deep relationships. I feel like they could do something like this. All right, let me show you. Let me tell you what I think they can do. Right. This is what I think they could do. Right. All right. Just hear me out. Future. We talk about in a 10-year span, right? Of Marvel Spider-Man, right? The next 10 years, next 8 years, whatever, right? They could do something like this. And this is just me talking. So, all right. Let's say we get a Miles Morales or Cindy Moon. They might call it Miles and Cindy. I don't know what they're going to call it. Miles and Silk or I don't know. Spider-Man and Silk, whatever, right? Because I think this they're gonna. This is what I think. I think if they make a spinoff game, it's gonna be a spinoff game based off of Miles and Cindy, right? Them building their relationship, building their rapport. Miles getting to understand Cindy, or Cindy getting to understand Miles. Maybe showing flashbacks if Cindy is already Spider-Man. If maybe showing how she got bit and things of that. I don't know how that's gonna go, but things of that nature, right? Miles showing Cindy Moon how, Miles showing Cindy Moon how that he is Spider-Man. Maybe if they get that close, I could see us getting a trailer like the 2021 announcement trailer or teaser trailer when you see Miles and Peter going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It just catch us off guard. Something that's going to catch us off guard. Like, damn, Cindy Moon's already Spider-Man. Or not Spider-Man, but Spider-Woman. A Spider-Woman. Silk. You know what I'm saying? So Cindy Moon's already Silk. How the fuck did that happen already? So it'll have our brain going crazy, right? Boom. Let's just say that, hypothetically speaking. Let's just say that happens, right? Okay, we get the game. Cool, blah, blah, blah. All that happens in the game. Stuff like that. Boom. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. We get more about Goblin in that game. Not necessarily Goblin being in the game, but we're going to get a lot of teasers with Goblin being in that game or something like that, right? Cool, right? That's out of the window, right? All right. Marvel Spider-Man 3 comes around, 4 years later or some shit like that. 4 years later. I say like 4 years later. Boom. Goblin. It could be Green Goblin, Red Goblin. Damn, imagine Red Goblin. Jesus Christ. But Green Goblin is the picture, that's the one. And Doc Ock obviously got plans of his own. I think this is what I think with the Doc Ock and Green Goblin shit though. You feel me? Like, this is what I think. They hate each other, but at the same time, Doc Ock is always going to be a villain in my opinion. He's not going in this universe. That's just my opinion. He already writing plans. I think his plan is to obviously do the whole Superior Spider-Man shit, but I'm gonna let that be at the side. You know what I'm saying? So with Marvel Spider-Man 3, Peter comes out of retirement. Green Goblin is torturing this nigga. This whole the whole fucking world or whatever. Something go crazy. Just going crazy, bro. Green Goblin ends up finding out that Peter is Spider-Man in some type of way, some shape or form. He almost got it out of. Well, he didn't almost get it out of him, but he could have gotten it out of Doc Ock, but Doc Ock was like, nigga, I ain't telling you shit, nigga. I don't even fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe something like that would happen. Maybe it'll be Doc Ock again, but this time Doc Ock is really out here in the streets, daytime vibe, Spider-Man 2 vibe, Spider-Man 2 movie vibe. You know what I'm saying? Peter is fighting Goblin and fucking Doc Ock. Imagine that. Imagine fighting Doc Ock in the streets. On the side of buildings, in the streets, bro. I ain't talking about that nighttime. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about daytime shit in the streets, trying to get this money up to fund his shit again. Well, Osborn got all the bread. Osborn funding Doc Ock and shit like that. They working together, all type of shit, right? But I feel like, imagine at the end of Marvel Spider-Man 3. This would be crazy. God, I don't even know. Since they making Miles Morales the main Spider-Man, what if? Oh, god damn. What if it's something like this, bro? What if? And I know this is a stretch. This is a reach. I don't even think nothing like this is gonna happen. This is a reach. What if at the end of Marvel Spider-Man 3, right? Goblin gets fucked up, but Doc Ock don't necessarily get fucked up. Doc Ock really beats they really, Goblin and Doc Ock, whoever else, really beat the fuck out of, like, not Miles, really beat the fuck out of Peter. I mean, Peter gets fucked up, like, badly. Cindy Moon and Miles can't even, bro, Silk and Miles can't even fucking help this nigga Peter at this point. He gets damn near dies, right? But Doc Ock's possibly still dying, of course, right? Just like the comics, right? He's dying. He ends up swapping. Doc Ock ends up kidnapping Peter. Miles and them can't find him. Since Miles is the main Spider-Man, it won't even feel no type of way not playing as Peter Parker after the game ends. You know what I'm saying? It just be Miles and Cindy we play as at the end of the game. I know that's a stretch. I know that's a reach. I know that's kind of fucked up, but it'll make it even better emotionally in terms of like, damn, this nigga Peter really might be dead You know what I'm saying? Like, not knowing that Doc Ock got holding this nigga hostage. You know what I'm saying? Marvel Spider-Man 4. Superior Spider-Man. It don't have to necessarily be no kidnapping shit. You know, but, you know, that would be crazy, right? Peter getting held, not hostage, but getting held. Like, got kidnapped, and then all of a sudden he's in some fucking, I don't know, somewhere trapped, somewhere crazy, somewhere on a deathbed, somewhere in a dying Doc Ock, Octavia's body and shit like that, like the comics. Then Peter comes out of nowhere in Marvel Spider-Man 4 or some shit like that. Miles like, what the fuck happened? Where you been? Type shit. And it's really Doc Ock. Oh my God, bro. Just that interaction alone would be crazy. I feel like that would be insane, bro. And Doc Ock really tries to, I don't know. That would be insane, bro. Just imagine how that gameplay would be. How those interactions and cutscenes and stuff would be. Doc Ock is really, really Spider-Man and really trying to interact. Bro, that would be crazy. Trying to interact with people that's in his life. How the fuck, and trying to like fight crimes, and he's doing too much. He's damn near killing people, but then that would be crazy, bro. I'm over here wilding, bro. I'm just thinking, bro. No, Peter's gonna definitely still be anti-Venom. That's what I'm saying. Peter's still got the power of anti-Venom. That's another thing they could, like, that's a whole nother spectrum they can do, bro. They could do so much with this shit. It's ridiculous. They could go any route they want. That's why I love this whole Insomniac doing Spider-Man shit, because they are really all, it's feel like they all fans of this shit, of Spider-Man. So it's like, that's what makes it even better, bro. You know, so I just had a nerdgasm just now, just going crazy with ideas and shit. I got so many ideas. Obviously, I'm not a writer. Obviously, I don't got nothing to do with, with the game. But I have so many ideas. It's crazy, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous how many ideas I have just rolling around in my head, bro. You know what I'm saying? So many ideas, bro. All right, Brittany, take care. We about to watch Evan's video. Yo, everybody make sure y'all tell Brittany goodbye, yo, for real. She said y'all gotta go before this Tyler eats. Eats his own. you gotta feed him. Gotta feed the little ones, the paddle ones. All right, Brittany, take care. Be safe. Be safe for sure. All right. Yeah, I like Peter to die in the next game as a sacrifice for the city. I don't think he's gonna die. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe. I think the next game gonna be even more brutal than Venom game. I said Venom game. Then Marvel Spider-Man 2 with Venom in it. All right, let's watch this full ending explained, the final chapter, Silk spinoff game, and more. Yeah, we're gonna definitely get a Silk spinoff game. I see that happening for sure, bro. That's just me though. Let's get it.
Welcome back, true believers and all you spectacular Spidey fans, to another very exciting episode of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 101, where in this video, assuming that you've already fully played through the main story of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for yourself, is that we are going to be fully breaking down the entire—
Silk is not a— hold on. Silk is not a boring character, bro. She different, bro. You tweaking. Spider-Man 1 was a lot darker than 2. No, the fuck it was not, bro. No, it wasn't. You alright? Hmm? No, I'm just asking. You said no, just stream? Oh, yeah, you straight, But yeah, no, to you. Yeah, to you. No, I'm talking now. The chat. Mm-hmm. That one. On the right, babe. There you go.
ending of Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And, of course, thoroughly analyze exactly what this ending means for the future of Insomniac.
Like you said, think about it. Aunt May died. Miles' dad died. Mr. Negative backstory. I gotta But we didn't see a nigga get his head bitten off. We didn't see Peter acting the way he acted towards Peter told fucking Harry to keep popping them pills and shit like bro what? We ain't ever seen no shit like that. Craven out here killing niggas. You know what I mean? Craven killed all these niggas, bro. Craven killed Scorpion. He killed motherfucking Electro. He killed Vulture. Bro, what? What are y'all talking about right now, bro? He killed Shocker. What are y'all on right now? Nigga blowing up shit. Trying to kill fucking Black Cat. Like, what? Didn't they kill Electro too? He killed Electro too, right? They just didn't show it, right? Maybe I'm tripping. But Venom bit Craven's head off. What are we talking about? This is yeah, and Vulture off screen, yeah. Wish you got the shocker. That would have been crazy. Yo, Wally, what's good, bro? Big love, bro. I don't want to have me cry. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, come on now. Peter actually died until, the symbiote got on Peter. But Peter was dead before the symbiote attached to him. Like, Peter got smoked. Then we want to talk about darkness. The emotion behind the Miles and Peter fight? Come on, bro. Nah, bro. Y'all talking about Marvel Spider-Man 1 was more dark than Marvel Spider-Man 2? No, not at all. I don't necessarily know if Rhino... They said, hey, babe. They said, hey, Mrs. Witty. She's sleepy, y'all. Doc Ock, too. What do you mean? No. I thought Taskmaster was gonna be on this one. Nah, bro, I don't know what he had. He must have saw chaos in the city. He was like, hell no, nigga, I'm about to get the fuck on. Yeah, I know Harry's in a coma right now. I think Harry's gonna live. Probably not though. I think Harry might actually die later on, and then in the coma, and then that's what's gonna push. We was talking about who was saying it. I was in a podcast with Podcast Now and Alex and all them, and who else was I in there? Evan Flark was in there. Sway was in there. Who else? There was a few people. There was a lot of people in there. Allfather. There was a few people in there, bro. How am I forgetting names? I just don't remember. But anyway, regardless, somebody in the podcast, somebody was saying, like, yo, what if Norman, what if Harry dies in the fourth or in the third game, right? And Norman, that pushes Norman, like Norman will start off like as the regular Goblin in the suit and everything, and then that pushes Norman to take more of the fucking serum, and then that makes him into like the ultimate type Goblin at the end. And then that would just be crazy, bro. Like, what? Like, how the fuck bro died from one stab? No, he got fucking stabbed. You saw that big ass knife, bro? Like, come on, bro. Nigga damn near got stabbed with a machete. I'm surprised they didn't talk about Fist. Oh yeah, Fist. I think Daredevil, something with Daredevil is gonna happen for sure though. I can see that happening, bro. If we get Daredevil, if we get Daredevil in a DLC game, right, just him on the side, like fighting like Rafe and shit like that, a story with Daredevil, a DLC story with Daredevil, that'd be crazy work. And I feel like we should get like a big DLC. I know Sway in the podcast said we should get one giant DLC. Somebody, I think Evan did too. One giant DLC like Horizon Forbidden West that drops in 2024. Big ass DLC that's like 10 hours long type shit. That'd be crazy. Like, what? You know how many more people will buy the game just for the DLC alone? And we get a Daredevil in that DLC. You know, that'd be crazy work. And then that pushes them to make a Daredevil game down the road. I could see something like that happening. DLC of Doctor Strange. Ooh. But that would be crazy. I've always wanted Insomniac to make a. I'd rather, me personally, this is me. I'd rather Insomniac make a Doctor Strange game because if you think about it, how they just tease Doctor Strange, and also in Wong and shit like that, and also with Rift Apart, bro. That you going through different rifts and shit like that. Come on, bro. Like, I would love for them to make a. They don't have to make every Marvel game, no, because that's just not gonna happen. But I would love for them to make a Doctor Strange game over a Daredevil game. That's just me personally, though. Do you think the multiplayer game they're working on is a Fantastic Four game, Witty? That'd be cool. I know Evan was saying he would like that. All right, let's get back into the video.
Next Spider-Man franchise going forward. So if you're someone like me who simply can't wait to see where this Spider-Man franchise goes next, then definitely be sure to thwip that like button and subscribe to the channel for any major Marvel Spider-Man 2 videos down the line. So for the sake of keeping things concise is that we are going to be breaking down the main ending of Marvel Spider-Man 2's story, which does begin at the very last mission of the game with the Venom boss fight. And even though there is a lot more within Marvel Spider-Man 2 story that I do want to discuss, primarily relating to those incredible sequences that we did receive between both Peter and Mary Jane when we do have to fight her in a boss battle as Scream, which I think does a phenomenal job of further deepening the relationship between the two of them, as well as the game doing an incredible job of wrapping up the narrative arc for Martin Lee as Mr. Negative between both Peter and Miles, not to mention that insane reveal of the Chameleon showing up in Marvel Spider-Man 2, who may or may not—
That was crazy. I think Chameleon gotta be in the DLC, bro. Chameleon has to be in the DLC. All that shit that we just saw, that technology with the mask and shit that we just saw from Chameleon, this not even Chameleon's real face right here. You know what I'm saying? And then Chameleon saying, at the end of it, saying that he's gonna, take over for Kraven and shit. Bro, this is gonna be crazy, bro. So that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be amazing, actually.
Not appear in potential future Marvel Spider-Man 2 DLC, or even be saved for the inevitable third game, there's obviously too much to cover within this game's story in merely one video. But in regards to the game's main campaign, we obviously have to kick things off with the one and only Venom, where as it was revealed is that Harry Osborn himself ended up becoming the Venom symbiote's main host. And through Harry bonding completely with the symbiote itself, it then led to the main goal of Venom manifesting into a darker version of Harry's dream, which of course is wanting to heal the world. And as we ended up seeing within Marvel Spider-Man 2, this pretty much led us right into Web of Shadows 2.0.
Technically, yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Completely accompanied by a full-blown symbiote takeover.
Said Cindy Moon's dad. That would be crazy, right? What if Chameleon is Albert? Wait, they showed Albert though, right? They showed the face of Albert, right? No, they did. I don't think they did. Yeah, they did. No, they didn't. Hold on. Hold up a second. Give me 1 second. Let's see something. They did, right? They showed his face, right? That's a good take. I like that take. Ezekiel. You need help with anything, man? Damn, why you coming? Damn. What did I do? Damn. Fuck. No reason. Okay, anyway, I don't even know if, I don't know. It's hot as fuck in here. Put this outside. I need to put this outside.
I ain't done with this fridge now.
Huh?
I ain't done with that fridge.
Oh, put this right here. And this shit leaking. Fuck. I mean, it tastes like root beer.
Yeah.
It tastes like root beer. Now the aftertaste is fine.
You like it? It's not bad.
I'll sip on it with some ice. I'll sip.
No, it's better cold. I'll give you that. It's not cold right now, but.
Yeah, I'll sip on that with some ice.
So you drink it.
Huh?
So you drink it.
Yeah.
Good.
A little bit. Not a lot. It has like a minty flavor. I don't like.
It does taste like root beer. We don't drink root beer.
You trying to like 50 hours for what? Nobody wants Ubisoft junk. And what? And filler crap. Keep it short and sweet, newsboy. That's what he said.
Okay, but you don't have a lid.
Oh, I do. I just don't know where it is.
You told me to make the juice in there.
I definitely have a lid though. There's a lid for that.
Oh my god.
This babe, I literally have a lid for it.
Okay.
I know that because I'm the one that had it.
I like this ring. Yeah, bro.
It's in here somewhere. Probably in here. I hope not.
Why would it be in here? You're not using it?
Because I was about to clean it. And buy another filter for it.
I have this right here.
That's not the. That goes in there, but that's not the. Excuse me, that's not the lid for it.
Okay, well I'll.
We'll find it.
It's in the fridge with a lid. Okay.
That's cool. You got a friend in. All right, where we at? Witty, you hilarious. Hey, I'm just saying. Yo, Witty, what's up, bro? How you feeling? I'm just mad I have to go to work tomorrow. I feel better. I feel way better. I was fucked up Friday. But I'm good now.
What's that drinking? What's that? That's good?
Yeah, you're not gonna like it.
I'm thirsty.
Drink the hell out of it. Just kill it.
But what if I don't like it?
You probably not. You missed your. I missed your question. What was your question?
Take it. It's salty, sweet. I don't know what that shit is. Hold my tongue.
It's not salty. What?
It tastes like, I don't know.
It's elderberry, orange juice, freshly
It's
squeezed,
like that. There we go.
and zinc.
I'm thirsty though. What water? I'd rather drink water. It's that bad.
Yeah. Why would you? I would rather drink water over anything. That's how you hold a baseball bat?
No, I do not. I don't play baseball.
Yeah, what was the question, bro? I only felt for Harry when he was sick and dying. Peter turned his back on him. Peter turned his back on him? Oh, well, yeah, with the symbiote shit, right? I mean, he tried to give the symbiote back. It didn't work. That made him frustrated with Peter. Peter didn't make it any better. You know what I'm saying? Like, at all. At all. Literally. Where'd my other headphone go? Shit.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Lost my other headphone. It's over here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. Behind my phone. I didn't even know I had it out.
I got pimple on my face.
You missed what I said about Albert and Chameleon? What, Albert and Chameleon possibly being the same person? I don't think. I mean, that could be a big. That would be crazy. Because how the fuck would Chameleon know that? I mean, it's possible, hunting wise. I got one right here.
I look like a wicked witch. I look like a wicked witch of this. Yeah, who's a wicked witch of this?
Yeah. Ha!
Exactly. It's embarrassing.
No, it's just. Oh, you know what? Oh, wait. Where's that Cindy Moon cutscene at? Where's that? What the fuck? Hold on. Oh. Babe. The fuck? I'm streaming, that's why. No, you're fine. I'm tripping. I'm not tripping.
My parents told me
Over here
stop
laughing
trying
at
to grow
your
a
ass.
mustache. I told them stop trying to use wire.
What? Huh? Say it louder.
Ain't you streaming?
No, say it louder. Is this? Oh, this is yeah.
Espera un momento.
They saying 4K. Oh, it does go up to 4K.
You know
All right,
how
hold
there
up.
have been a few nights recently where you've been working late, and so I also worked late?
Can I check your question, bro? I gotta scroll all the way. Wait, are there going to be spoilers in this stream? I've been so busy. Absolutely, absolutely, bro. 1,000% gonna be spoilers
Well,
in
I
this
was
stream, bro. We've been beat the game.
Don't give me that look. I'm not in any trouble.
All right, I'm trying to. I suggest you not to watch this.
I've been going on some dates. Dating, actually.
Oh, right.
And there's this one guy.
This will be interesting.
He worked so hard on it.
That's when Miles got the smooch. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm? Cindy Moon and Peter have a very. I mean, of course, but Cindy Moon is young in this universe. It's not happening, and I don't think she's gonna get bit by the same spider as Peter.
Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
Yeah, they did show Albert.
hi.
No, Albert. No, bro. Y'all really think Albert gonna be? No, cause you got to think about that. Albert is no. Cindy Moon is actually Asian, right? Albert is Asian. I mean, I know. No, that's not. No, bro. That's not happening, bro. It's not happening. Because you got to think about it like this as well. Craven in them is not Asian, bro. At the end of the day, bro. No, bro. No. I know he got high tech, but that doesn't change genetics, my boy. Of course, Chameleon got high tech, but that doesn't change genetics. You might be right. I don't see it happening, though, but that doesn't change genetics, though. Do you think Peter will play main role in Spider-Man 3, or do you think he will be a supporting character? Wouldn't it be weird for Miles and Silk to be fighting? No, Peter's definitely gonna be fighting Otto and Green Goblin, bro. Like that's why would he be a supporting? Come on now, no, he's not gonna be a supporting character, bro. There's no way in hell. I just don't see that happening at all. Like not even a little bit.
Hi. Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
You ain't no.
Bruh, I did not do that.
Hi.
Okay, I'm not reading mine.
Miles. Espera un...
That's what
Hi, nice to meet you. Oh, and this is my daughter, Cindy.
That's gonna be so fire, bro. I'm looking forward to that. All right, cool. But we didn't finish Evan's video, so let's get into it. We almost only 2 minutes into the video. Jesus. Peter has to fight Ak and Gabi. No, that's a fact. Thanks for letting me know. Oh yeah. If Peter not in the third game, I would be pissed. He's going to be in the third game, y'all. Witty, I know it might sound crazy, but hear me out. Doc Ock and Harry got the same plot. Let's think about it. Doc Ock and Harry was trying to heal the world 2 different ways, but Loki technically, yeah. Yeah.
Where coming from me personally, as an absolute diehard fan of Spider-Man Web of Shadows, simply being able to see Insomniac's interpretation of this was nothing short of being utter madness in the best way possible. My only major complaint that I do have for this portion of the story is that I do wish that it lasted just a bit longer, especially considering that Venom as a whole is the ultimate threat that both Peter and Miles have to go up against at the very end of the game. And being able to further develop the symbiote invasion aspect aspects about this game's story just a bit more would have been flat out perfect. But like we see is that this symbiote takeover doesn't last for long, because during this final confrontation between Venom and both of the Spider-Men is that the particle accelerator within the Emily May Foundation completely destroys the meteorite in which the symbiote came from, and with it ends up totally destroying all the other symbiotes left throughout Marvel's New York, including the one and only Venom symbiote that was on both Peter and Harry. Now, I have already thoroughly discussed in previous videos that even though we do see the Venom symbiote disintegrate here, we have received direct teases by Insomniac Games themselves and even the main actor of Venom of Tony Todd that we may end up seeing Venom return somehow down the line. So
I mean, I think I could see Venom returning from like a little bit of the symbiote that Carnage has. Yeah, a little bit of the symbiote that Carnage has.
So definitely make sure to check those videos out if you haven't already. Which then leads to a sequence which I'm pretty sure every single one of us predicted was going to happen, is that Peter essentially had to kill Harry in order to stop the symbiote threat. Which then would transition beautifully into Norman Osborn fully going insane after losing both his wife and his son. And in turn would directly set him up to become the Green Goblin as the main villain of the inevitable Marvel's Spider-Man 3. Well, in actuality, it turns out that we were only half correct, where even though Harry technically does die at one point, he ends up being revived by our main man Miles Morales. And even though he might be wearing a totally Adidas sponsored Spider-Man suit, which
Bro, that suit is just
for one
oh my god. If destroying the symbiote, if destroying the meteor destroyed all the symbiotes, then Carnage shouldn't even exist, which he obviously will. But he's in a container that's I don't know. I feel like that container keeps that symbiote contained, so it's not gonna necessarily do anything. But I can be wrong. Carnage is definitely happening. Like, it's a video game at the end of the day. They can do whatever they want. I think the only way Venom comes back is if they introduce Eddie Brock. 1000%. It is great that Insomniac chooses Silk over Gwen, right? In my opinion, yes, because we've seen so much of Gwen just in general. Like, it's time for Silk to actually get a game and actually be in a game. In my opinion, like, I know we haven't saw Gwen in the game like at all, the series at all, but I'm saying like Gwen, some shit with Gwen might happen down the road. Gwen's not dead in this universe, but I don't see Gwen becoming a type of Spider Woman at all in this series. I can see Gwen becoming like I don't know, Gwen is going to pop up eventually, but I just don't see her becoming a Spider Woman. I could be wrong. But in order to make Cindy Moon more popular, yeah, I say put her in the game. You know, she's a dope character in my opinion. She's different, completely different. She's more web oriented with her fingers and shit. Silk is good though. Not a lot of people know about her, so Insomniac can really build that story. Exactly, bro. You can do whatever you want with it. Because niggas not going to be like, oh, that wasn't in the comic, because they don't read Cindy Moon comics or Silk comics. I don't think Venom is returning either, but I think Carnage is definitely happening, for sure. It only makes sense why put that if he's not going to, you know. Peter's definitely keeping his anti-Venom because Peter with anti-Venom only makes sense because he's equal to Miles with his bioelectricity, and then Cindy Moon, she has her web-based stuff like they were saying in the podcast that I was in with Podcast Now and them. So she'll be a fully web-based character, and Peter and Miles will have their powers on top of their webbing. Yeah, you can't get rid of the anti-Venom. You can't even get rid of anti-Venom. Anti-Venom is not a bad thing though. So it's like, you know, the symbiote is not a bad symbiote. It's not even. It's basically created by Mr. Negative, just like how it was in the comics. Hydro Man needs to be in the game. Third game. Why not? That would be interesting though.
I'm not all that fond of, it still goes to show just how much a hero Miles is through and through.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Now, in my honest opinion, is that even though I thoroughly love Harry as a character, I do think that this ending would have been a lot more impactful if Harry had ended up dying completely. Yeah. And instead, the real fate of Harry is that he's simply trapped within a coma. But whether
Harry should have died, got clipped. Miles, or that emotion for that would have been even crazier.
Not that means that we might end up seeing even more of Harry down the line within Insomniac's franchise, either within a potential Venom spin-off game or even Marvel's Spider-Man 3 is still yet to be determined. So until Harry's narrative is either continued or resolved, we're just gonna have to stay tuned in the meantime. But the real fate of Harry might be worse than death, considering that even though Miles pretty much brought Harry back to life, he may in fact never wake up again given all the trauma that has been put on his body and brain, which as expected is something that Norman blames the Spider-Men wholeheartedly for, and has pretty much made it his goal to destroy the lives of both of the Spider-Men by any means necessary. But that's not before that we end up getting this statement from Norman where he does end up calling one of his Oscorp associates to quote-unquote get the G serum ready, where even though this does directly tease at the Green Goblin being the main antagonist of the inevitable Marvel Spider-Man 3, it is going to be very interesting to see what exactly Norman might do when he gets his hands on the G serum, where for one, he could end up injecting—
Yes, I do agree. I do think this game should have been longer, main mission wise. The game is amazing though, like, but yes, I do think it should have been longer, but it's still one of the greatest games I ever played.
The G serum into Harry in order to try and cure his disease for good, which may end up turning Harry into a giant goblin monster like what we see in the Ultimate Spider-Man version of the character. Or what I personally think is going to happen is that we are going to see Norman test out the G serum on himself before he ends up trying to give it to Harry. And instead of turning him into a giant green goblin-like monster, we are going to see him turn completely insane and pretty much take all the goblin weaponry that's lying around his house without the pumpkin bombs, the glider, and even the goblin mask, which then would make him turn into the classic Green Goblin that we all know and love.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first. Watch this.
Not gonna lie, the base missions weren't as good as the other two missions. The base missions wasn't as good as the other two missions? Huh.
All right. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
But what's crazier is that Green...
Why would he add that in there? I like the Sandman challenges though. I love those. That was amazing. I wonder how they're gonna limit her webs. Then, because the organic webs, so she shouldn't have to run out of run out like Peter or Miles. I don't know how they're gonna do that. They probably not gonna limit shit with her, like web wise. She could get tired, like stamina wise. Make it a stamina thing. That was perfect. Like that was perfect. Like this right here.
Going to see him turn completely insane and pretty much take all the goblin weaponry that's lying around his house without the pumpkin bombs, the glider, and even the goblin mask, which then would make him turn into the classic Green Goblin that we all know and love.
All right. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
But what's crazier is that Green Goblin...
What do they need to give us mission replacements, bro? We need that. Marvel Spider mission replacements? What do you mean? Mission replacements? Or do you mean replayable missions? Probably what he meant. I can't wait to see what we get with the deal. I hope they add the DLC onto the main game. I don't want... Alright, you know how like in Marvel Spider-Man, like when you go onto the menu, like, you know, you could choose abilities and suits and shit like that, and then you have the DLC shit. I hope they just keep it all in the same game. I don't want them to necessarily make the DLC just a DLC, because if they do that, it's going to have to be based on what? Literally just Miles, right? Right? Or how are they going to do the DLC? Because Peter's supposedly on a break, right? Technically speaking. Main mission-wise. And the DLC is going to be considered main missions. So, I don't know how they're going to do that. Bugsy, what's up, bro? Oh, replay missions? 1,000%. Like, we need replay missions, for sure. Witty, do you miss hideout missions? Them hideout missions was fire. I would love for them to bring that back. People come back for Carnage, you're gonna have to be in. But yeah, that's true. But then what he gonna do after that? Oh, I'm back on break. I don't know how they're gonna do that. But they definitely can make it happen. Do you think they would add the ability to choose the time of the day and change whether? Yeah, they should. I hope so, because I don't know why they wouldn't. We need that in the game bad, bro. Like, really bad. Yeah, they could put the DLC missions right there. Exactly. We shouldn't have to change completely. They should add it. They should add the DLC just like how they added Horizon. How they added the DLC in Horizon Forbidden West. All in the same game, same shit. We don't have to switch it to DLC version of the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just one whole thing. We get a call. Boom, boom, boom. This is happening. It's gonna be a whole crime scene. This shit gonna be crazy. They said that will be. Wait. They said that will be part of the December update. Yeah, the replay missions. Yeah, I can see that.
Goblin himself may not be the only main villain that we go up against within Marvel's Spider-Man 3. Because based on what we see in the first post-credit scene for Marvel's Spider-Man 2, is that we do receive a very welcome appearance from the one and only Dr. Otto Octavius. Where, as it's located, Otto is still fully imprisoned within the raft. And the only reason why Norman stopped by to pay Otto a visit is to simply learn the identities of both of the Spider-Men. Considering that Otto obviously knows who Peter is. Although, it's never really been indicated exactly how Otto might know that Miles is Spider-Man, but given how smart of a person Otto is, I'm sure that he'd be able to figure it out one way or another. And given how much hatred Otto has for Norman, he is definitely more than happy to withhold that information from him. But just before the scene can end, we do have this one interaction between the two of them which sets everything in motion.
What are you writing?
Oh, Blazing, bet. We need that New Game Plus.
The final chapter.
So, the final chapter that Otto is referring to is undoubtedly talking about the inevitable Marvel Spider-Man 3, which will more than likely be the conclusion of Insomniac's Spider-Man franchise. And even
I don't think so. Cuz that would be the conclusion of Marvel Spider-Man series, maybe, but why would it be since we're getting Cindy Moon, Silk? I always say Cindy Moon, Silk, Cindy Moon. Like, since we getting Silk, it's like, okay. But I get it. You don't want to milk the series too much. I get it. That's why they're making a Wolverine game too. That's not the reason why, but like, why not? You know.
Even though I do not want Insomniac to stop making Spider-Man games anytime soon, I have no doubt that the final chapter within Insomniac's franchise is going to end on a high note. Especially taking into consideration that it seems like both Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus might be the main antagonists of Marvel's Spider-Man 3. Maybe. And given how wonderfully both Mark Rolston and William Sawyers play their respective characters of Norman Osborn and Otto Octavius, I think it's safe to say that we're going to be in for some utterly unreal performances by the time the third game drops. But on the flip side, one massive Spider-Man story from the comics, which I personally believe is not going to happen within Marvel's Spider-Man 3, which also heavily involves both Peter Parker and Dr. Octopus, is of course in relation to the—
Oh, Peter dying? I think that's what he's saying. Or Superior. Oh, he's talking about Superior Spider-Man. My bad.
one and only Superior Spider-Man storyline, where to take you all back to the year of 2018 is that the main reason that we did not see the black suit appear within any of the alternate costumes within Spider-Man PS4 is that Brian Intihar specifically stated himself that that costume needs its own dedicated storyline, which is exactly what we ended up getting within Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And for the case of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, one of Peter's most prominent suits within the game is none other than the Superior Spider-Man suit. So seeing that Insomniac directly incorporated the Superior Spider-Man suit within Marvel's Spider-Man 2 right off the bat tells me that they will not include the Superior Spider-Man storyline at any point within Marvel's Spider-Man 3, which I personally think is an absolutely goated choice for them, considering that I'm not too big a fan of the Superior Spider-Man storyline to begin with. But it is going to be very interesting to see exactly—
That's just you, Evan.
What Insomniac does with Doc Ock's return no matter what. And I for one cannot wait. Now moving on from all the game's villains, let's finally talk about the story's main heroes. Where for the case of Peter Parker, especially given all the trauma that he went through within this game's main story with dealing with Kraven, the Black Suit, and his best friend becoming Venom, it's safe to say that our boy has definitely earned himself a break, which is exactly what he decides to do. Where after going through so much grief and also almost losing the love of his life and his best friend, Peter decides to actually take a step back from being Spider-Man in order to focus his efforts on rebuilding the Emily May Foundation, which I personally think is not only an absolutely—
I wonder how much a DLC is gonna cost, Witty. I don't know, actually. Probably like 30. That's how much the Horizon Forbidden West DLC was. 30. I still didn't beat that shit. The DLC. But yeah, probably like 30 something. Ain't Genki gonna be working for Rand? I need an I need an Iron Fist game. With so many ways, bro. There's so much shit they could do with like the series and with all these video games. I don't know. Do you think Peter could get killed in Spider-Man 3 to make the stakes higher and emulate the Ultimate comic story and passing the torch? Hollow, I see something like that, but I don't think it'll be like that fully. But yeah, I can see something like that. It'll add more emotion. But Blazing, I mean, it's possible they could. I hope not, but it's possible they kill Peter. But if they kill Peter, then they're gonna have to continue the games for sure with Miles to see what the fuck going on after Peter's death and like how the world is gonna act towards Peter dying or that Spider-Man dying, like, you know. So one of the Spider-Man dying, like, in that universe. So they can't end it. They can't end the game off with just killing Peter. Unless they want to make other games. Now, if Insomniac never said they wouldn't want to make another game after Spider-Man 3, but still, I don't see Peter dying though. But I feel like that'll ruin things. Said, damn, Peter can't never live, huh? I mean, shit, the nigga's still alive in the 616 universe. Yo, alright, this is interesting. I've always thought about this. Since Peter B. Parker is 616 Peter Parker, you know what I'm saying, and across and into the Spiderverse. And Peter, how old is Peter in the comics? Peter right now in the comics is like what, 28? That nigga in the 616 comics. So basically, I'm assuming that, you know, yeah. But it's crazy how they made like Peter B. Parker is the 616 universe Spider-Man. That's fire. Yeah, they got Miles, of course. They could push it with Miles, of course. Spider-Man 3, yeah, he did say that, like the end game. He did say that. Heath, it's possible. Peter and Into the Spider-Verse is from 616B, not 616. Interesting. Huh? Ah! I'm ready. I'm ready. We are ready. It says 6. All right, it says he's from 6-1. All right, this is what it says, bro. On the fandom page, it says Peter Benjamin Parker. Peter B. Parker. He's from the 616. He's 616 Peter Parker, but then it also says like it's two names. He has the 616 Peter Parker name, and then he has Spider-Man of E-616. So it's different, same but different, different but same. So yeah, it's just Earth, E, which is Earth 616. So he's from that's literally the Spider-Man from the 616 universe. It's just he's older. It's just an older version of him. It doesn't say 616B. It says Earth 616. That's literally what it says. I'm looking at it right now. Like I'm looking at it right now. So I don't know what y'all talking about. But I could be wrong. Like I said, I could be wrong. But I'm just going by what it says. And they did say, I don't know. I'm not. I understand. I'm not saying y'all are wrong. I'm not saying y'all are wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm right at all. I know I'm probably wrong. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying what it says on here. I'm not saying y'all. I'm just saying on here. So Spider-Man 3 needs to be a Peter game. It's not going to be a Peter game. It's going to be a Peter and Miles game. So, yeah. That's not going to happen. If that was the case, it would have made Marvel Spider-Man 2 a Peter game. It was a Peter and Miles game. It was mostly about Peter, though. So, it was more so about Peter, though. Abstract. I'm not debating against y'all. I don't care that much to debate with. I'm not debating with y'all about it. I'm just saying what it says on here. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. Of course, Insomniac doesn't have the balls to do it, especially how this game ended. Oh, like for Marvel Spider-Man 3, like for them to kill Peter and Marvel Spider-Man 3. I mean, bro, if they really wanted to, they could do that shit. Like, but I just don't see it happening because Peter has anti-venom now, and then anti-venom, symbiote still, or now, not still, but now got new powers and shit. I just don't see it happening. They're going to keep Peter alive and have him as a playable character. I don't. Miguel O'Hara deserves. I'm glad that they actually like this, bro. We was playing this the other day, or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday because we platinumed the game yesterday. We platinumed Marvel Spider-Man 2. Excuse me, platinumed Marvel Spider-Man 2 yesterday. Okay, so Spidervrse, Marvel's. Damn. I fucking suck at typing sometimes. Fuck it. All right. So this shit right here was so fire, bro. I don't want to see that like right now. Oh, somebody did it with Miles. That's dope. I did mine with Peter. That's fire. Somebody did it with Miles. Okay. Yeah. Oh shit. I thought you wanted to do it with beef. That's why. Oh, okay.
The message was using some kind of qubit-based algorithm, but I built a decoder table, which was actually kind of genius of me.
I love this mission so much.
That's great, Genki.
Somebody really did it with Miles. I wonder how Miles reacted to this.
Looks like an old.
Hold up, I gotta see this with Miles. Cause I did it with Peter. So
time.
See, I did this part with Peter. I love this mission, or this cutscene.
Genki, you seeing this?
Bro, what the hell is happening?
I love this.
Look at this, a spider hero.
This was fire.
You're all saved.
Hi. Who are you?
Me? I'm just a bartender who does favors for people every now and then. And I've learned that rogue spider
Peter's gonna sell real estate. Peter getting that money now if you're really thinking about it, bro. Like, if you really look at it now, at the end of the game, he getting to that paper.
bots are dangerous and bad for business.
And yeah, I agree.
Let
Miguel,
me take those off your
Miguel
hands.
definitely does that. But I love how she like. I love how she hinted Miguel O'Hara like Miguel's not gonna blah 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 like.
Thank you, Spider-Man. We can always count on you to do the right thing.
You're welcome.
And if Miguel comes looking for these, tell him finders keepers.
Wait, who's Miguel?
I love that part. Yeah, Peter's CEO now. He getting to them big bucks, man. I do want to see I do finally want to see a Peter Parker like how in the comics how Peter ended up getting money and then losing it all. I would love to see see some shit like that. Imagine a Miguel O'Hara game, and the main story is about traveling through the Spiderverse and fixing stuff in all kinds of dimensions. Bro, that shit would be crazy as fuck. I wouldn't even know how to act. I wouldn't even know how to act, bro. Like, that would be insane. No, that would be crazy, bro. But yeah.
A beautiful way in order to honor Harry's legacy, but it also goes back to the very beginning of the game during the flashback with Aunt May, where Peter ends up learning the valuable lesson of balancing all the important things that matter to him within his life. And in this case, the Emily May Foundation might just be the biggest thing in his life at this very moment.
You know this right here, right? Like, Peter hesitating to, like, he get that Spider-Man alert, you get that spider alert, like, yo, like crime is happening and shit like that, but he gotta just balance his life and be like, yo, fuck that shit.
It also goes back to the very beginning
like how, like, when Peter in the Tobey universe, or, you know, in the Raimi universe, Raimi series, whatever you want to call it, how Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker was like, when he lost his powers, and that nigga saw that, like, a crime was happening and shit like that, and he was looking, nigga just ate his hot dog and turned around. Something like that. 100% chance Miles get a new girlfriend. You think Miles gonna get a new girl? He just kissed Haley, bro. He just kissed her, bro. You think Miles and Cindy gonna go crazy? How is Cindy gonna get bit? That's what I'm like. How is that gonna happen? Like, what spiders are they creating somewhere? Like, is there, like, how is this gonna happen? What, do you miss my question, bro? I'm over here watching videos and stuff, bro. Like, it's hard. Just re-ask the question if I missed it. Do you think they will announce Spider-Man 3 2 years in advance? 2 years in advance? Just like, huh? Just like Spider-Man 1 and 2. If so, what year do you think they'll announce it and release it? Jesus. Well, Wolverine's probably coming out 2024 or 5, early 2025 maybe. Announcement wise, what is it? 2023 right now. Bro, we're not getting another Marvel Spider-Man game. I could be lying. Yeah, but just going off of, like, previous years. Okay, Miles Morales came out when? 2019? And when did Miles Morales come out? 2019? I don't fucking remember. I think it was 2020. No, it was 2019. I think. At the end of 2019, right? 2020. Okay, y'all saying, oh, it was 2020. Okay, all right, bet. So it's 2020. Okay, cool. So Miles Morales came out in 2020, right? Cool. So that came out 2020. Okay, maybe. All right, let's think of it like this. Maybe we get a Marvel Spider-Man spin-off game. 2020, beginning of 2026, maybe. I think that'll be. Yeah, I could see that happening. Beginning of 2026, we get a Spider-Man spinoff. Then I say 2027. I don't know. It's so many ways they could do it. 2027, 2028, we get a Marvel Spider-Man 3. I could be wrong. They might do that shit dumb quick though. They already got the foundation. They don't really gotta do much, bro. They could add a little more flavor, like just a little more to it. A little more like how they did this game. They added more stuff that you could do as Peter Parker himself and as Miles Morales himself. So, you all right over there? You hear me? I said you all right over there? No, you're laughing. I know you're. Of course I'm okay. I'm not saying like in that way. Oh. Yo, she should pop up in the stream one day. No, not having it. But anyway, I want to keep them. I want to keep them reinventing the wheel for Spider-Man 3. They could do so much though. They could do so much. Cindy was bitten. I know Cindy was bitten by the same spider as Peter. I've been knew that. If they go that route, MJ would be jealous, very jealous. I don't think that's gonna happen. I just don't see that happening. I mean, shit. I don't know how the fuck they gonna do this. Maybe Cindy got bitten by another spider already. Maybe she's already a fucking. Maybe she already has her powers going into it. Ooh. What? Damn. I was about to say some stupid shit. What was I about to say? God damn. I was trying to say bougie and gourmet at the same. I was trying to say bougie and gourmet at the same time, and I said some stupid shit. That's what I fucked up at. So Lucas is the GOAT. That was random. What if Cindy was bitten at the Emily May Foundation before it? That's what I'm thinking. I think she already gotten bitten. There might have been radioactive spiders there, maybe. But I think Cindy probably already have gotten bitten. I don't think maybe they did, maybe they didn't have the spiders there. I don't know. Maybe they would make it like the comics where Cindy did get bitten by the same spider as Peter. Bro, you know how many years ago that was? Cindy was like 10, bro. Or 9. I don't see that. What? That smells good though. Let me see. What's in there? What's that? You gotta move that motherfucker good, man. You gotta let it cook for real. Why do you say you suck at it?
You like it? I use 2 packs of this, and I use 1 pack of Maggi, and I still can't. I even use salt of it. Can't fix it. I use a little salt. Can't fix it.
What's wrong with it?
I just taste like.
It's not seasoned enough? Why do you say yeah like that? Yeah.
I want it to salty.
Man, you better. Sazon is not.
I know. I use all type of shit. I use this. I use all type of shit.
You better throw some salt in, baby.
I don't know.
No, we gonna die. Just put some more of this in. That shit go in. The taste is already there. How you gonna tell me when I just taste it, bro? Why would Miles date his sister? That's very weird. I don't see that happening. Maybe they would make it like the comics where Cindy gets bit. I already read that. Why would Miles? I already read that. Spider-Man 2 was teased in 2021 and released in 2 years later. I know, I get that. 2018, Marvel Spider-Man, the first one was teased in when? Teased in 2017, right? 2016, 2017, yeah. 2016 it was teased. Cindy is gonna get bitten by Miles. Huh? So that bugging, bro. Nigga said.
Tell me you seen what he said earlier.
What he say earlier?
It was way earlier. Something about imagine him walking in. I guess somebody was on a washing machine changing her clothes or some shit like that, and he walked. What the fuck? And then he said it and left. I'm like, what? Somebody was like, huh?
That nigga Sadat funny as fuck, bro. That nigga said bitten my mouth is crazy. That shit is insane. This man wildin'. Honestly, bro, all jokes aside, I don't know how this shit gonna go.
Oh my god, they made me help. I'm sorry.
You got what?
Need your help.
What is trainer?
Right here, but I can't pour all this little stuff.
Come on. You need me to do it and import? I got you. Woo, that thing got on my leg, boy.
Sorry.
Woo! That motherfucker burned, boy.
Stop.
Shit. God damn, that shit hurt. That's how we cook over here. God damn it. Chef Witty's. That shit burnt the hell out of my leg. Fuck. Hey, yo, that water bounced off? God damn. Oh, man. I think it's going to be a whole new storyline. Huh? We ain't got shit. Motherfucker, I'm ill. Not. Bro, you better use that goddamn. That all purpose?
I did, but.
Now, we really don't got no garlic. Damn, we ran out of everything.
I have actual garlic. I have actual garlic and actual onions.
That shit ain't going to work.
I'm about to put some green seasoning in this bitch. That might actually taste good.
It might.
There's no salt or nothing in it.
It might.
What do you want me to find out? Fuck it,
Fuck it. Spider-Man 3 is going to be on PS6 probably. I highly doubt it. You think so?
Of the game during the flashback with Aunt May, where Peter ends up learning the valuable lesson of
Wayne better than any rapper alive right now. Wayne is not better than Kendrick Lamar lyrically. No. But Wayne is definitely up there. That nigga, that cannon? Oh my God. What if Albert, the main villain of Wolverine? Oh, it's funny as fuck. Oh my God. Lyrically, yes. I'm saying lyrically. I'm not talking about as an artist. As an artist, I got Wayne. I got Wayne over Kendrick as an artist. But lyrically? Yeah. So, I agree. Wayne got some shit, but when I was younger, I was saying like, "Oh, Wayne is the GOAT," blah blah blah. But as I got older, I was like, "Bro, that nigga wasn't really talking about shit." Like certain songs, he was snapping, he was going crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but lyrically, Kendrick over Wayne lyrically. Sorry. No, yeah. That's how I felt about my
But then again, I don't really fuck with beef.
I didn't see if I would have known like you genuinely.
I didn't think about it.
Okay, yeah. If I would have known you genuinely didn't want that shit, I was like, yo, get the.
That's how I usually get turkey.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. We usually make the eat turkey. I didn't know that.
I mean, you've seen. Have you ever seen me cook ground beef? I've always.
Well, we never really had nothing to cook ground beef for.
Nachos. I would use turkey.
I mean, yeah, but
I don't use.
that was only because I wanted.
No, that's because I wanted turkey.
I guess we just want to both on turkey. People hype up Pop Smoke because he passed away. This nigga said Lil TJ. Boy, you better get the hell on out of here, bro. Nigga said Lil TJ. Oh, dear God. That nigga is not good. A lot. You looking for the lid? That's weird. No, that's... What? I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know how that shit work. You was the one that always knew how that worked. Does it stay when you put the thing on it? Like the actual machine?
No, this was to keep it down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then you put this on top of it. It wouldn't even close. That's how you know it's not even fitting on top.
You never heard of Pop Smoke when he was alive? No, you bugging. I definitely did. Witty, can you look at the screen where Miles meets Cindy? Looks like Miles' hand is switch. You did it? Okay. You gonna get those? Y'all talking about trap niggas. Bro, them niggas be trash, bro. Lyrically. Albert is not... How the fuck is Albert Chameleon? So Albert was out here... What is Craven's ethnicity? So you... Or race? You out here telling me that... Bro, y'all saying Albert is fucking... Bro, stop it, bro. Just stop, bro. Tupac is not... What? Pac was not a... Huh? This nigga said Tupac is the best lyricist. No, he's not. Lyrically? No, he's not. What? Biggie was a better lyricist than Tupac. That's just a fact. Pac was a better artist than Biggie. So Pac was a way bigger and better artist than Biggie. Hands down. Pac had that, he started developing that, what's the word I'm looking for? No. Pac started develop, Strobo, how are ya? Strobo, what's up, bro? Oh, shit, shout out to Strobo, y'all, shout out to Strobo. He said, yo. Biggie was a better lyricist, too. Sadat, Sadat, exactly, Sadat. I been trying to tell these niggas, bro. All good, bro. See, that's what I like to hear, bro. That's what I like to hear right there. It's obvious Peter. All right, so, like, y'all said Miles was twitching. Well, baby, you good. Y'all said Miles was twitching when he met Cindy Moon, huh? Let me see. I think you tripping, bro. My bad, y'all. My girl over here processing the potato ball.
The message was using some kind of
potatoes, right? All right. I can still feel it up. You know who's y'all do know who's the greatest artist of our generation? Artist of our generation is? Sadat, facts. Flow, delivery, and lyrics, then Pac. That's a fact. But y'all know who the greatest artist is of our generation? Artist. See, I fuck with M, but I cannot listen to Eminem, bro. God damn, I'm about to mute myself. Hold on, y'all. I know y'all niggas like, what the fuck is that in the background? God damn it. Hold on, bro. Girl tripping. That shit was hitting a red mark. It was hit like watch this. You see this? Ah! That shit was doing that. My bad, chat. I ain't mean to scream. My bad, man. My bad, chat. I had to show her the red mark. That's how loud that shit was getting. You done? What? Oh my God. What, wait, hold on. Let me ask him. Chat, was that loud in the background? I might be tripping, but yeah, his hand isn't. Hold on. Let me see. I gotta look at this. Okay, so Cindy Moon, nigga, Silk. I put Slink. I don't know why the fuck I just did that.
Hey, it's me, your skin. I crave being clear without.
What do you heard about Modern Warfare 3? Yeah, I'm broke. I can't buy it.
CeraVe Acne Cleanser. Benzoyl peroxide treats my acne.
I can't buy it.
3 essential
Nah,
ceramides and
Strobo said it wasn't.
Strobo
Strobo said it wasn't as loud as I
so we
thought.
can
Good.
treat and heal.
That's a bet. Thank you, bro.
Acne foam and cleanser.
Get NFL Sunday
All right,
Ticket and watch your favorite
so Spider-Man
NFL
3 will
teams
probably not
out-of-market
be
Sunday
announced
games
until 2027.
live, only on YouTube.
Announced? No, you're wildin'. Announced, my nigga? That shit gonna be announced in like 2026, bro. You said it's not gonna be announced until 2027, 2028. That is OD. Maybe not released until 2027, 2028, but announced? It's gonna be announced before that. Modern Warfare 3 is a DLC, absolute scam. That's why I ain't buy that shit. Bruh, but yeah, I can't buy nothing right now. I can't even buy gas. Fuck, I look like I can. Them bills be kicking my ass, bruh. Fight. Them bills be kicking my ass, y'all. It's a fucked up world we live in. At least I keep it real though. I'm not one of these niggas that be like, yeah, nigga, I'm out here with stacks in my account, nigga. I got 10 bands, nigga. I'm out here with 10 cents. For real, bro. I'm not these niggas that be faking it, bro. These bills, bro. Bro, we gonna find a way. 1,000%. I'm not fortunate enough. I have to have a roof over my head and my own car and eat and what? Shit. Strobo, I think Peter will be living his best life until Goblin. That's what Strobo. Exactly what I think, bro. All right, so let's look at this again. Y'all saying that Cindy Moon, when Miles saw Cindy Moon, that nigga started twitching, so meaning that she might have her powers already. What y'all think? Cindy Moon in the process of the spider getting on MJ in Marvel Spider-Man, she bit Cindy Moon and got back on MJ's jacket or some shit? That's what y'all saying? No. Go. Just do it. Put my hand right there so they can't hear you. We're gonna get knocked out. The first gameplay we see if Wolverine. Wait. Nigga said must clap. Clap senses is crazy. Oh my god. Sadly, I think Peter may die. It's possible, bro. It's possible. Wolverine is definitely coming out in 2025. That's happening. Yeah, Sadat always tweaking, bro. Y'all don't. Yo. All right, so let's watch this shit. He wasn't twitching around Peter. Wait, what? He wasn't twitching around Peter. Don't make no sense. What are you talking about? Who said something like, wait, what? I gotta go back to these comments because y'all niggas wild. Miles' hands was shaking because of the clap senses. The clap senses was tingling. I gotta see what I gotta see. I gotta see this shit because I don't know. Man, let's skip this. We saw the smoochy smooch. That was dope though. Him and Haley together. Damn, right when him and Haley together, Miles over here becoming a horn dog. That's crazy work.
Hi. Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
His hands started twitching.
Hi, nice to
hands started tingling.
meet you.
I like how they completely blocked Cindy Moon, like completely blocked her, bruh.
Oh, and this is my daughter, Cindy.
Nigga, I ain't see no Twitch. Y'all niggas is dragging. Y'all dragging it, bro. Bro, I don't see no Twitch, bro. Can we zoom in on this? Hell no. All right, we ain't see no facial expression or nothing from Miles.
And, this is my daughter, Cindy.
I don't know, bruh. You think they did something like that? You talking about his right hand? I think that's just Haley moving her hand and make it seem like Miles' hand. Miles ain't twitching, bruh. Y'all tweaking, bruh. Y'all reaching, bruh. He said y'all game was glitching. Y'all game was glitching, bro. His hand is moving a little bit. No, nigga. Haley's hand is moving. Miles' hands is, look at this. All right. His hand's moving where? Huh? Where his hand's moving at?
Oh, and this is my daughter.
Look. You talking about this hand? That's Haley's hand moving, bruh. Look, that's Haley's hand. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all tripping. Sadat said, he's got that I'm about to leave my girl smile. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You heard this? Oh, bless you. Ooh! Yes. Bless you. Whoever said that is bullshit. No, facts, bro. That's crazy. Miles has no idea who that is and no way for him to know. Exactly. Because, like, I don't think if she got bit already, let's hypothetically speaking, right? If she's gotten bit already, which I think is the case, but if she's gotten bitten already, I don't think motherfucking Miles, I don't think it was about the same spider as Miles. I just don't see that. That's Haley's hand. But yeah, y'all tweaking. Bro, this chat turned into an FBI agency studying hand movement. All right, y'all want to watch it one more time? Nick said, bless you, babe.
Oh, thank you.
Damn, Nick was the only one to tell my girl, bless you. Hey, shout out to Nick. Clap it up for Nick. There's no way for him to know who this is with or without spider senses. To know, nah, but if it was like the comics, right? If that was the case, if Haley, let's say Haley, Jesus, if Cindy was to get bit by the same spider as Miles, which I highly doubt, I highly doubt that. But if Haley, goddamn, I keep on saying Haley, the deaf girl that Miles date, the black one, yeah. Yeah. If what am I saying? If Miles and Cindy had got bit by the same spider, yeah, they would be tweaking. It would be spider senses, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like how Peter and Cindy in the comics was tweaking, like, but Cindy Moon in the comics was older. Huh?
If they both get bitten by the same spider, right? Wouldn't it be considered sister brother?
Yeah, they step brother and sister, right? But they trying to they trying to, I can't make the noise. Damn, I thought that shit had a right. Yeah. But I don't see that happening. Woody, what you think about the MJ face swap? I mean, it's not really a face swap. She just got her hair down. I mean, they added more flavor to it, but it ain't crazy. It looks fine to me. Yeah, most likely Cindy would get bit later, maybe, or she just got bitten by a different spider. They gave her an organic webbing, maybe. Think back to the first game. Peter had no idea Miles was spotted into. No, of course, because Miles and Peter didn't get bitten by the same spider at all. You see what I'm saying, Strobo? But in the comics, in the comics, Peter and Cindy Moon Silk got bitten by the same spider. So that's why in the comics, every time they saw each other, they would be smashing. They would get straight to fucking. Yeah. Every time, because they got bit by the same spider, so their senses were stronger towards each other. They was automatically attracted to each other once they saw each other. Yeah, they was just boom. Once they saw each other, every time they were just fucked. That boy was cheating on MJ. It's fucked up. No, he wasn't. I don't even think him and MJ was together at that time. Like, I can show you right now. I like doing this because, like, yeah, Cindy Moon. Oh shit, Cindy Moon. For real. True. All right, here we go, y'all. Okay, so this is an Spider-Man. This is an interesting story, bro. This is a crazy ass story. Let's get into it.
Pipe Drive,
we can watch,
the easy and effective CRM to drive growth.
Peter Parker was not the only one that got bait by the rage.
I'm sorry. Let's see.
Welcome to the complete story series, where I take trade paperbacks and single issues and I break them down into digestible bites, giving you a quick, condensed version of your favorite storylines as I read them dramatically back to you and pretend that I know how to voice act. Today we're going to be covering the Silk.
Who is Cindy Moon? Cindy Moon, also known as Silk, is an alternate version of Spider-Man. Silk also belongs to Earth 616, the same as Spider-Man. Cindy attended the same exhibit Peter went to. In fact, she was bitten by the same genetically altered spider that bit Peter Parker. Cindy was just a teenager when she developed powers she could not control. So when Ezekiel Sims contacted
y'all know who Ezekiel is.
Her and warned her about inheritors and the role she would play in all this, he locked her in a secret vault, isolating her from the world for years. While she was captivated, she followed Spider-Man's entire career and became his fan and follower. When the Watcher's eye exploded, Spider-Man learned of
Strife, why you coming at me for that? Nigga, I never said that wasn't even, I never said Insomniac releasing Wolverine next year was impossible. I never said that in my life. I know exactly who Insomniac is. Trust me. I know them very well over there. I know how they gets down. I know how they gets busy. Just everything that you just said, I experienced all of it. So yeah, we good.
Of Cindy's existence. He freed Cindy from the vault, convincing her that Morlun is dead. Spider-Man confessed that he had already killed him twice. This event unleashed Silk's fury and led her to confront Spider-Man. For her, the years locked up were in vain. Amidst this, the two
Look, when I was about to fight, they started getting busy. In the middle of them fighting.
discovered that their Spidey sense somehow connected them, and they ended up kissing. Who is Cindy Moon?
That shit don't make no sense, bro. Like, they just... Bro, that shit is crazy, right? They were in a... What? Oh, yeah. For sure. I guarantee it. But, you know, that shit's crazy. But it's only like that because of the fact of how they both got bitten by the same spider. That's the only reason.
So they're not actually attracted to each other?
I don't think they are. I think they might. Of course they are. Cindy Moon in the comics, if you see how she looked, yeah.
So question.
I don't see why he wouldn't be attracted.
That character, right? Seeing that it's the same person being bit by the spider, you know? Outside that character, like two regular people, are they still as attracted to each other?
I don't think so. This is spider senses that's really bringing them.
Yeah, but it's still with them with clothes, with regular clothes on.
But
you can't just take it off if you're bitten by it, right?
What you mean?
I'm saying, okay.
You can't take what off if you're bitten by it.
I'm saying that if he's bitten and she's bitten by the same spider, right?
Yeah.
They're attracted to each other. Am I correct?
Their spider senses get strong enough to make them horny.
Okay, so if they're around each other.
Okay.
Not being who they are, just being regular schmegular them.
Yeah.
Well, is that attraction still there?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because they yes, it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see exactly what you're saying. I don't know. You said Cindy could have been bitten by the same spider as Peter in the Insomniac universe. But Cindy is way younger than Peter in the Insomniac universe. You see what I'm saying? So I highly doubt that. Cindy's like, Peter's what, 25? Cindy's like 17, bro. Yeah, that's not happening, bro. Maybe Cindy is 19 in the universe.
Oh my God, why would they do something like that?
I don't know how old Cindy is in this universe.
Who idea was it?
We don't know Cindy's age. Cindy might be 21, 22. I think Cindy might be didn't they say Cindy? Wait, did somebody say Cindy and Miles is the same age? I don't know if that was confirmed. But I think Cindy might be a little older. Cindy might be older than Miles. They ain't revealed no age yet. Okay, so see, yeah. But if they got bitten by the same spider, right? 8 years later, this bitch haven't said or did nothing with her powers. Nobody knows who she is. 8 years? 8 years, babe. That is crazy. Bro, no, I'll be out here robbing banks. She might be 18. If she's 18, that means she got bitten at the age of fucking what? 10? No, bro. She just happened to be on the same trip as Peter. Honestly, I don't know how Peter's origin story is in this game, so in this universe. So I don't know where he got bit at. So that could be a gift. I don't know. This shit crazy, bro. This I love this universe because you don't know what's going on in this shit. Insomniac's universe is crazy, bro. Looks younger. How you say she looks younger? We didn't even see her face. They didn't even show her face, bro. She looks younger, but they didn't show her. Bro, come on, bro. All right. Let's go to it.
Night.
How is she dressed,
Cindy.
bro? All she got is a hoodie on. They say she look younger, babe. Look, they say she look younger. Look, just look at her. This is Cindy Moon. Just you. How can you tell?
Oh, and this is my daughter, Cindy.
Look younger. Look younger. You can't even show her. Like, they not even showing her.
That's how I didn't see her.
Her face is not in the shit. So somebody's saying she looks younger, but they're not showing her face.
Well, I mean, based on her personality.
Oh, and this is my daughter.
She does look young, but it doesn't mean she's younger.
She's awkward. But you remember the movie we was watching yesterday, right? Quiz Lady. She was awkward as fuck.
Yeah, but
and she was old.
You know why? You know why I said she's a teen?
Why?
She's living with her parents still.
That's fine. You could be 21 living with your parents. I think she's Miles' age.
Probably. But that's still a teen.
I mean, shit. Peter broke ass was living with Aunt May for how long? I was living with my mom.
So who she can't stay off of?
Oh, in the comics, Peter Parker. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
That's so wrong on so many levels. Like,
That's what it. But only because they got bit by. That's what. Only because they got bit by the same spider in the comics. I'm not saying that. I don't think that's happening in the game at all.
I'm just saying that I can't see it in my head. Like, just how?
I just don't. I say either 15, bro. There's no way she's 15 or 16, bro. There's no way she's 15 or 16, bro.
Why would you do that to the poor girl?
She is Asian. They tend to be short height. Doesn't equal age, bro.
I mean, true.
Cindy Moon was definitely an afterthought during the development of the game. I know that, Strife. I know that. I saw the interview with Brian Interhart. I already know.
She was like 13.
I get that, Strife. But at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. None of that you saying matters at all. So fuck a face. Like, I know they figured out the Cindy Moon shit like later. They said the Doc Ock shit was always going to be in the game. Like, he was always going to be teased, but Cindy Moon was last minute. I get it. But fuck that. At the end of the day, we still don't. What does that got to do with the conversation we having? That girl stirring.
It's not even melted yet. The cheese.
Ah! Babe. I said, fire. It tastes like grits.
It's mashed potato.
I know. No, I'm playing
From
with
scratch.
Yeah, that's mashed potato from scratch for real, though. That shit good. I like that. Put some. I'm just bullshit, man. That shit is good, though. Don't look at me like that. So she looked at me, y'all. Aggressive. For no reason. I knew not to, when my girl is tired, I know not to even talk to her, because she's just going to get mad. So, like, when she was in here all grumpy and shit, I was like, oh, let me just turn my head.
Why you gotta do me like that?
I love you. I'm the same way. You know that. I'm the same way. Big booty, oh, what up? Hoochie. This Peter already has a girl. Miles already has a girl. She's just gonna be single out here in these streets. Cindy about to be single out here in these streets. Chill. First of all, she underage. First of all.
She don't give a fuck apparently.
Oh man, Peter smashed Black Cat in Spider-Man Remaster. Of course. Oh shit. I'm stating the facts, bro. Why you think I'm coming? I'm after you. What do you mean? You're not coming at? What? He gotta be talking to somebody else.
Y'all getting offended too confused.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Nobody said nothing about you. We done said what we had to say and got over it.
He said, why you think you're coming at me? There's nothing for you to come at. There's nothing for you to come at me about. We're chilling. Like, coming after me for what? I get you stating the facts. We know that. We good, bro. We good, bro. We good. Strife. We good. Hey man, I seen the back of the girl's head. Now I know her age. Hey, Corbin, facts. She got Genki. Oh, Genki is single. No, I don't see that. No. Genki is Asian. Yo, what if they? No, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. Babe, I'm gonna show you how Cindy Moon look.
You don't have to see it, baby. You don't have to see it.
Babe, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cindy Moon in the comics, she up there in terms of like looks and shit from comic book characters. I'm trying to keep it to where, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. All right, let me show you Silk. Let me see if we can find a. Let me see if we can find a good picture of Silk. Yeah, good picture of Silk. Let's see. Me and you, me and the. You telling me shut the fuck up? Why I ain't even do shit? Look at Silk. Silk. I ain't gonna lie. Silk is, you know what I'm saying? Silk got that, yeah.
He did good. Look, I like
Silk
that.
about. No, that's the one right here. Not this one.
She looking like a side hoe.
This one.
She's a bitch.
Silk different. Look at that.
She look like a whore.
She like a whore?
A whore.
Damn.
Not a hoe.
Look at Miles. My boy Miles, Silk, Gwen back there in the cut. I don't like that Silk right there. She look anime.
It doesn't matter.
Is that racist?
He did well.
Who did well? Peter was. I'm gonna show you the Silk that Peter was smashing. It was this one that you saw. Oh, he was smashing that one for sure, and he was definitely smashing. Peter was getting it in with this Silk right here, smashing. Bitch out here looking like Laura Croft. Nigga said damn, and Corbin said damn twice. She is also badass. Genki couldn't handle it. Genki couldn't handle that. I don't. But this Cindy Moon. I don't think that Cindy Moon gonna look like this. Bro. Hey, bro, should Cindy Moon get her powers? Wait, what? I don't think she should. Loki. Wait, what? You don't think she should get her powers yet? Nah, they need to go ahead and make that happen, bro. Peter damn near retired. He ain't retired, but he chilling, you know, until further notice. And man, if Peter don't hop on it, MJ will be around. Bro, Cindy Moon is young as hell, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Peter is a grown ass man. What? Like what? Peter 25, about to turn 26 years old. Trying to deal with an 18-year-old, possibly, maybe, potentially. Insomniac not gonna do that, bro. They gonna get so much hate, bro. They gonna be like, what? This chat is down bad. Peter was smashing that. Peter was going crazy on that thing. Bing, bing, bing. Muscle booty. Oh, man. That shit funny, bro. I'm sorry. Peter was going crazy. Man, what my boy Strobo? Strobo still in? He bounced? Call the cops on all these widows. Yeah, they tweaking, bro. Cindy is like 16 through 18. We're gonna see what age she is. I agree. I think she's gonna be 16 through 18, but nigga, they going by the comics. That's why. Witty, what dinner y'all about to eat or making? Baby, they asked what dinner are we making. shepherd's pie. Yes, sir. Shit might be good, boy. Witty, we will definitely see Matt Murdock if Pete is messing with Cindy. Bro, Pete is not messing. Oh, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. He said we definitely gonna see Matt Murdock if Peter is messing with, because Matt Murdock is a lawyer and Daredevil is a lawyer. So if she's 18, there's no problem for Peter to get active. I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. But
maybe she like older men. Maybe she wanted a sugar daddy even though he broke, but she don't know that yet.
Nah, you know what would be crazy? But at the end of the day, y'all, we still don't know if she got bit by the same spider. I just don't see it. I don't see her getting bit at the age of 10 years old. 9 or 10 years old. I just don't see it, bro. You got to think about it. Peter was 15 years old when she was 8. That is crazy. It's really not crazy. When they're adults, it's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. That's, if she said, if you want to put like... Okay, I was a baby. Okay. She's probably just gonna be single, and more like siblings. I think they're gonna be siblings. Miles and her is definitely gonna be siblings. Like they're gonna build that sibling. I could see that happening for sure. Yeah, and another mentee of Peter and Miles, or not and Miles, but a new mentee of Miles and another mentee of Peter. I could see that. Peter, but bro, this is gonna be an interesting story later down the road. It's gonna take a million years, but it's okay because we got other games coming out. It's probably gonna be a year later.
A year later? Well, if that's the case, make her like 19 now. She can pass.
Oh no, wait. Actually, it might be like 2 years later or a year and a half later because the spinoff is gonna come out in like another 2-3 years.
But they're gonna make it in a way where she aged.
Yeah. So but I still don't see it, bro. I still don't see her and Peter doing anything at all because I don't think they're gonna get bit by the same spider. Peter's spider been gone, but. Oh, hell no. He said, wait, hear me out. What if the fake Spider-Man dated Cindy Moon? The fake Spider-Man dated Cindy Moon. The fake Spider-Man? I don't know, bro. How they gonna do this, bro? Black Cat ain't coming back? No, she's in London. I thought she was in London. Oh, Paris, yeah, same. No, not the same, but you know what I'm saying. Not the same. But yeah, she went to Paris, yeah. I thought it was London. He talking about the chubby dude who tried his karate in. Oh hell no, the fake Spider-Man mission. Nah, y'all tripping. But like, we're gonna see how it goes though, chat. We're gonna see. What if Cindy Moon is Chameleon? No, bruh. They already said Cindy Moon is a part of the... No. Y'all ODing now. Y'all are really reaching, bro. What? Come on, bro. Like... Yeah, y'all wildin'. You don't think Black Cat is coming back? To fight Miles or Silk? I don't know what's gonna happen in this universe, bro. This is a crazy universe. There's always some shit happening in this universe. 6:40. It seemed like it's 9.
I know, that's how I act. It felt later. I'm trying to, what I gotta do before 10.
Oh, yeah. I be forgetting about that shit. Chat wildin', but it's funny. It's fucking hilarious. But, alright, where we at with it? I forgot what we was even watching, bro. Like, at this point, I forgot, bro. Like, where are we? Cindy Moon shit, right? Right. Silk's face and Wolverine. Let's see if anybody spoke about this. I don't think anybody did. I know Brian Enterhart was speaking on it. I already saw most of that. See, look, here go another picture of Peter and Cindy. This how she looked. This the one that Peter was smashing. Oh, I got you. I got you. Look, she got them lips. Look, that's Cindy Moon that Peter was smashing. They was getting it in.
In the Spider-Man manga, where a random boy finds Spider-Man's costume, our main character gets approached by Cindy Moon, aka Silk. However, the version of the character that exists in this manga is rather interesting, and since most people are only learning who this character is thanks to the end of Marvel Spider-Man 2, I wanted to explain her in a bit more context. Cindy Moon is a girl who was not only bit by a spider, but was actually bit by the same spider as Peter Parker. She tells you that she's not related to Spider-Man, but being bit by the same spider makes them really close in a way that no one else could understand, to the point where Silk can even sense Peter and how far away he is from her, showing how linked the two truly are. Originally, she was held in a facility and Spider-Man ended up saving her. However, because of that and the spider bite that they share, this causes the two to be instinctually attracted to one another, which leads to weeks and weeks of mating. Eventually, the two decide to just be friends, not sure if it's the spider bite doing this to them or their actual feelings. However, even in this chapter of the manga, when Silk is describing Peter to you, she says he has big muscles and starts blushing, as she gives you her number and promises to look for Peter together since her Silk sense isn't working anymore. However, soon she won't need it, as Cindy Moon ventures into the sewer to look for Peter Parker and finds something even worse. In the
Bro, they gotta make that happen, bro. Like, not that in particular, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro. What if Cindy Moon dated Ned Lee, who becomes the Hobgoblin? That would be crazy. I told you they was out here wilding, bro. Yeah, Ned Lee. This nigga said Ned Lee. Ned Leeds, bro. He said, you mean, yeah, you mean Ned Leeds. Exactly. Ned Leeds. They could do so much with this game, bro. Well, that's the thing. I want her to have those same spider senses, but, like, I don't know how they're going to do that, bro. I just don't know. We got to see how it goes. We got to see what happens, what happens in this scenario. This is interesting, bro. Y'all want to get into some Wolverine shit, bro? Y'all want me to put on the Wolverine comic, bro, so y'all can understand more about Wolverine? Let's try to see what we can find on YouTube. Wolverine. Well, let's see what they talking about Wolverine PS5, bro. Oh, Sadat. Oh, that was 8. I think I saw that. Wolverine kills everyone. What the fuck? Oh, I think I saw that. Daniel Radcliffe will be a dope Wolverine, bro. Huh? Babe, look at Harry Potter. That boy going crazy. I didn't mean to do it. Oh, fuck, that shit good. Oh, that shit bussy. I think I just bust. That's on fire. Let's go more Wolverine. All right, bet. If she's 18 now, she's gonna, yeah. We're gonna see what happens, y'all. We're gonna see what happens. Comic. Let's just say Wolverine story. Yeah. Going crazy. Going crazy. The entire Wolverine. I'm talking about comics, bro. I'm talking about comic books. There ain't no story in here about comic books. They talking about the movies and shit. I'm talking about the comics. The history of Wolverine. Which one y'all want to watch, bro? Marvel Comics History of Wolverine. Comics Explained is fire. We're gonna watch this one.
If you were suffering from any kind of hair loss, this is the very latest.
What's going on, guys? This is Rob. If you guys enjoy my content, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that little bell so you never miss out on my sexy voice.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Okay, so I'm going to be going to Disney World this week, and so we're just going to do some character explanations or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure out some stuff to upload. In this video, we're covering the history of Wolverine. Now, when it comes to Wolverine as a character, his history is actually pretty interesting, albeit a bit confusing at times. But Wolverine originally made his debut back in 1974, really October and November of 1974, and the Incredible Hulk number 180.
Look how old this nigga, bro. This nigga like a gold Black Panther. That classic Wolverine shit. Look at the ears, bro. classic shit.
And 181. And the reason for this was really kind of a testing ground. And what I mean by
Red
that
Omega
is
would
that
be
the
fire.
creation of Wolverine was almost kind of part and parcel to the idea behind Marvel UK. In the early days of comics in the 1960s, really from like the early 1960s, 61, 62, going up to the I guess late 1960s and the early 1970s, Marvel Comics was for the most part just an American publishing company, right? Like comic books were almost strictly American. But as time progressed, they began to gain an audience in like the United Kingdom and began to gain an audience in Canada. But with Marvel UK, that was Marvel basically creating like a United Kingdom imprint of itself and then like republishing comics in black and white or creating someone like Captain Britain that British fans could resonate with. Wolverine was much the same way in the sense that Marvel was gaining traction in Canada. And so at the time, Roy Thomas, who was editor-in-chief, wanted Marvel to essentially create a character that could be a Canadian character and then test him out. And so what ended up happening was writer Len Wein created Wolverine, threw him into the Incredible Hulk 180 and 181, which was a book that Len Wein was writing at the time, and then just kind of tested to see how fans would respond. Now, for the most part, the intention behind how Wolverine came to be is actually very ambiguous, and you'll hear conflicting stories. If you were to go back and read the various, writings from Len Wein, he would make the argument that it was never the intention of Marvel to have Wolverine actually be a baby Wolverine cub. But if you go and you talk to Dave Cockrum, who was the original artist on Uncanny X-Men alongside Chris Claremont, he'll say, actually, that was the intention. So it really kind of depends on who it is that you're talking to and what's...
Oh, Silver Samurai, bro. Imagine fighting that nigga in the game. Oh my God, that would be a crazy boss fight, bro. What? Bro, what? Yeah, true. Nah, true. But that would be crazy. God damn.
Story you choose to go with. But regardless of the circumstance, with Wolverine's initial appearance, I mean, it was very, very brief and very short in the sense that he just kind of popped up in the Incredible Hulk story. At the time, the Incredible Hulk was kind of wreaking havoc in Canada, facing off against a Wendigo, and then Wolverine was tasked by Canada's government, since Alpha Flight hadn't really been established at that point in time, but basically threw in like, Canada's government to send Wolverine to basically stop the Incredible Hulk. The two of them fought, and then Wolverine left at the end of the story, and like that was the end of that. It was literally just a test bed. Throwing this out there and seeing how Canadian fans responded to it, in reality, Canadian fans were just happy to have somebody representing them in comic books. And so it wasn't really like a wholesale, this is the greatest character ever, so much as, hey, this is kind of cool. It raised a few eyebrows. And so what this meant was that essentially under Len Wein, Wolverine was rolled into the X-Men proper with Giant Size X-Men #1. Now again, this was kind of testing the waters. And for those of you guys who recall our video on X-Men Explained, bear with me while we run over this for those who haven't. So when the X-Men originally popped up back in 1963 or 64, whenever it was, with Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, they were initially popular for like a very short amount of time. When I say a very short amount of time, I mean anywhere between like 6 to 10 issues. And then after that, it began to drop off because people didn't see anything in the X-Men comic they hadn't already seen before. And so ultimately, the X-Men just didn't really take off. And so where the series ran for 65 issues or so until they started getting reprints up until issue number 93, with Giant Size X-Men #1, this was Marvel kind of seeing if they could relaunch the X-Men proper and make it interesting for a more modern age. And so what this did is it led to Len Wein launching Giant Size X-Men #1 under Roy Thomas, and then in turn introducing like a myriad of new mutants. So you had like Nightcrawler, you had Colossus, you had Storm, and then of course you had Wolverine. With the introduction of Wolverine, with Dave Cockrum being the one coming on with Uncanny X-Men coming off of Giant Size X-Men and the introduction of Logan, for the most part he was ambiguous as hell. We didn't know anything about him. No one knew anything about him. And that was the intriguing nature of him, was that with all the other mutants, you basically had their origin stories to a degree. With Wolverine, you didn't know anything. The only thing you knew about him was that he was tasked with the Canadian government in an Incredible Hulk story to fight the Incredible Hulk. And that was it. That's really all you knew. And so when it came down to his character, that proved to be one of the most successful attributes of him. But with Dave Cockrum, the idea came about to simply kind of create a more distinctive color scheme for Wolverine. That's why you see him really kind of, I guess really you see Cockrum maintaining the blue, the yellow, and the black of Len Wein, but making some adjustments to the actual cowl of Wolverine, making it a little bit bigger. In like Uncanny X-Men #98, you end up learning that the claws of Wolverine are actually retractable. They're a part of his body, different things like that. There's some small changes that go on here and there. But again, like between Claremont and Cockrum, it was really more of focusing on like Nightcrawler and other characters like that, with Wolverine somewhat taking a back seat. Now, there were some big moments in terms of character development, especially when it came to Claremont really looking at Wolverine as like the third part of a love triangle. And the reason why was because under Claremont, the basis behind Wolverine as a character was to say, okay, let's make him intriguing to fans, but only insofar as what we do with the rest of the X-Men. So he looked at like Jean Grey, he looked at Cyclops, he looked at the whole roster and said, let's write them as like like a soap opera as opposed to your traditional fare superhero stories, which proved to be wildly successful. But the idea behind this is that with Wolverine as a character, it was really John Byrne that kind of switched him up and made him a lot more interesting. Again, what you had here was Byrne coming along and saying, okay, where Cockrum and Claremont thought of getting rid of Wolverine because they didn't really see a basis behind him, that's why his origin wasn't really fleshed out, because they didn't know if they were going to keep him, so on and so forth. I want to keep him on.
Basically what they're saying is they used him as a test dummy in the comics to see how will the volume of him be, how will people take him, basically. And so that's why they didn't necessarily put an origin for him yet. And then once they started noticing that people actually like Wolverine, they was like, all right, let's add an origin for him, because people are asking like, yo, where is he coming from? Who is he? Like shit like that. So that's dope.
So under John Byrne,
and, the game is going to be based off of him before X-Men, I believe. Yeah. So right after his procedure, quote unquote. Huh? What? Wolverine? Yeah. They fucked that. Stryker is a hoe, bro. But I'm glad I'm not. That is inhumane. Shit, he was inhumane. Wolverine, his claws was actually not even antimanium first, so like at first they regular. I know, but it's more of how he got his claws in the first place. Yeah, it was fucked up. Like, why would you do that? Like the way he got his metal claws, yeah, that was crazy. That must have hurt. Yeah, boy, that nigga, bro, your whole body, your whole skull. That's like, bro, what liquid metal, like, bro. And then them shit claws just coming out, like you can't control it, and it's coming in and out, and you feeling pain. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, and it's nothing after that, but just feeling that, you're not. Oh my. But and when the claws come out, you just heal instantly. That pain. But you gotta think about this though. Wolverine, in the movies at least. In the movies, he didn't have the antimanium before that, so as a kid he was going through that. You know what I'm saying? The bones coming in and out. Because he's at the end of the day he's a mutant, so he been had his powers. Yeah, exactly, he's a mutant, but he wasn't like. He didn't have the metal coming through. He had bones coming through instead. Was he born that way? He was born that way. He got his powers late as a kid. His powers came as a kid. That's so fucking sad. So as a kid, he was going through that shit. Ooh, but with the metal, the fuck you said? I wouldn't even fuck with that nigga, bro. Oh my god, I can't wait for that game. I can't wait for. Nigga said, oh no. No, that shit crazy. That's a crazy nigga, bro. I ain't fucking with that nigga, bro. I'm not fucking with that nigga, bro. Witty, a bit off topic, but are you happy that Miles is going to be the main Spider-Man moving forward? Is Insomniac Spider-Man universe? In Insomniac Spider-Man universe? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We just got to see how it's going to be. I mean, I knew that was happening.
He really pushed a lot more for Wolverine getting really not so much a greater spotlight so much as a more distinctive look. And so with Wolverine, you ended up getting a change where he was more brown in appearance in terms of his costume, different things like that. But again, kind of pushing Claremont to give Wolverine a little more of a larger role. This began to really take shape when it came to like the post-Phoenix Saga era. And what I mean by that is the Phoenix Saga itself ran from Uncanny X-Men 107 all the way up to Uncanny X-Men 138. But during that time, between the Phoenix and between the start of the Phoenix and the end of the Dark Phoenix Saga, Wolverine was kind of thrown in there as like the bad boy. He really kind of had this sort of reckless devil-may-care attitude, along with this mystery and really kind of like this darker side where he would lash out. And so because he was mysterious, because he was a bad boy, people were very, very curious about him. This was kind of compounded by the fact that Claremont took the interest fans had in Wolverine and applied it to Jean Grey and said, well, Jean Grey's really curious about this guy. And Jean Grey is attracted to like the darker past of Wolverine. She's attracted to the mystery of Wolverine. And even at one point considered leaving Cyclops for Wolverine. And so because small things like this really began to kind of build on the popularity of his character, where the Dark Phoenix Saga ended with 138 and 1980, Wolverine ended up getting a 4-issue miniseries between September and December of 1982 that was written by Chris Claremont and drawn by Frank Miller. And then that followed up with Kitty Pryde and Wolverine, which is, Chris Claremont and Al Milgrom between 1984 and 1985. And then in turn, you ended up getting like an actual ongoing series, which started in November of 1988 and ran for almost 190 issues. And so with this in mind, mind, the one thing that always kind of kept fans coming back to Wolverine is, are we going to get the origin of his character?
Right.
In addition to that, what you also got were the introduction of concepts like Alpha Flight by John Byrne. You got the creation of Sabretooth, who was kind of like this mysterious figure from Wolverine's past, the two of them having history together, but you didn't really know what that history was. Wolverine still remained relatively mysterious. Now again, a lot of this was based on the popularity of his character, and it was really kind of a question of why rock the boat. If the popularity of Wolverine is rooted in the fact that there's no origin for him, if it's based on the fact that like, hey, he may end up becoming a character that will go on to join like other superhero teams, if he's really that popular for fans, then why give them an origin? Why take away the one thing that seems to keep people coming back? And so where a lot of that began to run its course, in the sense that by the time Chris Claremont got towards the end of his run in 1992, people began to kind of ask the question, all right, when are we going to finally get an origin? It was really kind of wearing thin, right? And so what we ended up getting was basically the Marvel Comics Presents series, which had been running for quite some time already, really running, I think it was 71 issues by the time this story came along. But writer Barry Windsor Smith basically used the Marvel Comics Presents and created something called Weapon X. And what this did is it kind of gave us the backstory. It gave us
that back. So this right here, right? This right here is like what I think Marvel's what Marvel's Wolverine is going to be based off of. Not necessarily this comic, but it's really going to be after his whole origin shit, but before X-Men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Really getting, it's still an origin though at the end of the day. Really getting that feel of Logan, his personal story, his personal life story as Logan and Wolverine, but more so Logan. Just like how they do in Marvel Spider-Man, Peter and Spider-Man, but it's going to be mainly that Logan and Wolverine, or Logan going crazy type shit before X-Men. Of course, they still gonna have all the suits and shit like that, of course. And then at the end of fucking maybe at the end of the game, we might get something. Yo, Chad, what's going on, bro? How you doing, bro? Hell yeah. Shout out to Chad, but hell yeah. I think at the end of Wolverine, we might do. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I think it's gonna be based off of Weapon X story, maybe a little bit. So that's gonna be interesting, huh? Oh, that's fire. Will you marry me? That's gonna be a beautiful day.
To Wolverine with regards to Weapon X, which for the most part was just kind of this clandestine organization that had been hinted at multiple times under Chris Claremont and John Byrne, but never actually been fleshed out or explained. And in Marvel Presents issues 72 through 84, the whole Weapon X line really just kind of covered like Wolverine's time.
This is his procedure shit. What happened? The origin.
Or explained. And in Marvel Presents issues 72 through 84, the whole Weapon X line really just kind of covered like Wolverine's time at the Weapon X facility, how he was originally captured, the training he underwent, the whole 9 yards. It covered all that stuff up until the time when he escaped. And so where it had like all these characters really kind of being introduced, or at least being worked out a little bit more, again, for the most part, we didn't know the life of Wolverine before all of that. But in reality, that was kind of the question that fans wanted an answer to. What happened to Wolverine at the Weapon X facility that led to him becoming the person that he is? But again, for the most part, it was really kind of keeping him ambiguous and keeping him mysterious. Now, there were some other very big moments that came with his character. For example, you had Fatal Attractions, when his adamantium was ripped out by Magneto, which revealed...
Bro, this is why... This nigga Magneto different, bro. Magneto would take the fucking... Bro, I wouldn't want to be Wolverine around that nigga, bro. Imagine getting all the metal from your skeleton taken out by a nigga. Bro, nigga, what? I would want to die. Imagine your skull, bro. Imagine pieces of your skull coming off of you and coming out of your body.
How would I want to imagine it?
Exactly. Like, exactly. Shit is crazy out here. Ow. Oh. Magneto could be a villain.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. You standing here, so yeah. Move, man. Hit me up. Oh. See, that's exactly why we flinching. Cause yo ass be doing shit like that. Anytime she get near me, I be she always chat. I ain't gonna tell him. No, I ain't gonna tell him.
What?
I'm about to tell him about this morning or last night.
What happened?
You keeping me up. Bro, it's 2 in the fucking morning. I'm knocked the fuck out at one point.
I can't sleep.
She up here gonna start fucking with me, waking me up and shit. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, she wake me up, start getting on top of me, start kissing my forehead. Wake up. I'm I'm like, what are you doing?
That's the best way to wake up, right?
It's 2 a.m. I'm knocked out. I was just sleeping too good.
I couldn't sleep.
And she fell asleep on top of me. Not like that. Well, not like that. It wasn't like that. But she fell asleep on top of me, like knocked the fuck out. And she said I woke up. I was having a nightmare. I don't remember it at all.
Yes, I was on top of you, and you took your chin, and you was like, yeah, like the fuck.
Oh damn.
You was like, yeah, in my head.
That's fucked up.
It was in my head.
I ain't mean to do that. I ain't mean to do it. Like the stream, y'all. Mr. Really get his ass. Most likely it won't be free. And it's not gonna be free roam. I don't see it be free roam. Like if it's gonna be like that, it'll be God of War like. But I don't see that happening. Maybe it might be God of War like. Man, get your ass up. They see you. Man, move, man. Are you see? If you wanna be. If you wanna be my lover. Hell no, I know you weren't just singing that shit.
Yes, I was.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with her, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with her, bro. Man, move, man. Oh, man. Kratos versus Wolverine. Kratos gonna kill that nigga. Kratos gonna kill that nigga. You talking about a god. Like, come on, bro. But Wolverine, technically, if you wanna be technical, that nigga technically a god, bro. Because he could just heal like that. So, I don't know what would happen. But I think, I don't know, bro. He can't die. Wolverine cannot die, bro. Hey, babe, come on, man.
I'm listening. I'm in this too.
Dang, man. You'll make me miss my wifey. Where's she at work? Where's she at?
Saving lives.
Juggernaut could be in the game. Juggernaut can be in the game. Wolverine is possible to die. Facts. I don't know what the
He had bone claws. Up until that point, it was always believed that the adamantium, especially when you look at the 1991 Weapon X miniseries, or really kind of the 12-issue miniseries, it was always believed that Wolverine's claws were a byproduct of the adamantium he received. But when it was basically revealed that he had bone claws, that in turn established that his claws had always been a part of his body, and that allowed other writers to come along and kind of flesh out his origin a little bit more. But by 1992, Chris Claremont had left the X-Men. He had basically vacated out. And the biggest problem that Marvel had at the time was that because Chris Claremont focused so much on character development, who focused more on Wolverine as a character and really kind of fleshing him out as opposed to just a guy who tears things up. When he left, Marvel didn't really know what to do with Wolverine. Now, at the time, they could kind of get away with it. For the next, 3 or 4 years, for the most part, it was pretty okay because the X-Men were just hot. They were super popular. X-Men Volume 2, issue number 1 sold 7 million issues, the highest selling comic of all time. I mean, it was very, very easy for Marvel to kind of skirt the ropes and just say, well, just throw Wolverine out there, have him tear some stuff up, and then everything will be fine. The issue with this was that by the time you got into the mid-1990s, you ended up having comics hitting like their big comic book bust, right? And like we've explained that, we don't really need to go too much into it, but where you had like Scott Lobdell, you had Jim Lee, you had a lot of these writers who were taking up the work of X-Men following Chris Claremont's departure. They focused more on giving the fans what Marvel believed they wanted, as opposed to what fans really wanted. And what fans really wanted with regards to Wolverine was a continuation.
That's why Wolverine is 5'3". You know that nigga 5'3"? That nigga short as shit.
Cause he was stabbing nigga.
Oh my god. Wolverine's like 5'3", 340 pounds.
He was like,
Cause he's
a
made
bunch of metal.
Cause he's made out of metal. That's why. Like, technically, 80% of his body, yeah, like technically is all metal. So that nigga is short and big as fuck, bro. Imagine Wolverine playing football. Ooh, that shit will hurt.
No, the ball not finna bounce. He finna bust the ball as soon as he kick it. It finna explode.
Bro, I would not want to. Bro, imagine getting trucked by that nigga, bro. Random. Ooh, that shit gonna be painful, bro.
Imagine you walk into a bar and a nigga bunk shoot and it's over.
Your fucking shoulder broke. You just gonna break your shoulder.
Bust your head.
Yeah, that shit ain't. I feel like the movies didn't do him justice, like what, like him, his body, his skull being metal and shit like that. They didn't do too much justice with that. Like, and they never gave him his fucking, until Origins, right? They at the end of Origins, but they never gave him his real like suit, like that suit. He's getting that shit. He's finally getting his actual suit. Thank God. That shit been there forever.
That will burn.
It says caution. It's not gonna burn. It's made to be there.
Attention, I'm gonna catch on fire. That's what it says.
Doesn't say that.
It says attention right here, first of all.
They don't say nothing about no fire. Exactly. I'm gonna read
Caution, risk of fire.
Where does it say that at?
Caution, risk of fire.
Oh, that sucks.
You gotta take the.
They talking about the lamp itself.
Nah,
they talking about the bulb. They're not talking about the plastic. Why would they be talking about the plastic? The plastic's not gonna catch on fire.
Oh, it's hot!
She's so fucking annoying, y'all. Jesus Christ. Babe, you sit down. Turn the TV on.
No, I ain't. My headphones dead.
Fuck.
Hey.
It was teased. Hello, yeah, exactly. And in the Logan movie, yeah, it was teased. She was talking about the comics. They was talking about the comic books and shit like that. That she had, and she was asking Logan, Logan's like, most of the stuff did happen, but not really, like, you know. So that was pretty interesting. So that basically was like, oh, the suit he actually wore the suit. So that was teased too. So that was dope, huh?
I'm sorry. You remember that video? And Witty was like, my husband and y'all doing my due.
Oh, that was the couple, yeah, yeah, the couple funny as fuck. I forgot their name, but they funny as hell. The nigga funny. Nushi, you a fool, bro. Woody, what time is it for you now? It's 7:07 p.m. Eastern time. Hey, Woody, why do you tell? Wait, what? Why do not tell us about Mrs. Witty? What? She didn't move in.
I moved in.
No, she didn't move.
Really?
Not yet. Soon. Really soon.
Damn, you know shit before me? That's crazy.
What? Some of his movies are kind of confusing, but they definitely explaining some stuff. Yeah. Logan was his best movie, of course. Like that did justice. Because it was based off of the Old Man Logan comics.
Of the character development. And so what this meant was that following Claremont's departure, following Jim Lee's departure, following Scott Lobdell leaving Uncanny X-Men, going up into the early 2000s until Grant
Jackman Wolverine definitely looks tall. He's like 6 foot. But it's okay because it's whatever. I would love for them to have a new Wolverine for the MCU. I would love for them to have another like Wolverine, like, bro. Honestly, bro, Radcliffe would be a perfect Wolverine, bro. Harry Potter. Have you seen how he look? That nigga swole as, and he looks like Wolverine though. Like that shit would be with the beard and shit. That shit would be perfect, bro.
That's why I say it's about time to use somebody.
Yeah, they using Hugh Jackman for the Deadpool and Wolverine shit. The movie Deadpool 3.
This nigga is old now.
No, but he still looks good. Like he still looks good. Like.
Didn't he cut his hair?
And he has the suit, the yellow suit. But I want him to have this fucking mask. He have to have this cowl. They gotta put this mask cowl on it. Just have it as a fucking, have it as a hoodie and put it over. Like that'd be cold, bro. That shit would be dope. Have it as a hoodie and put the mask over anytime you want. Just like the comics, just like the cartoon. No, that's perfect. We need to have this shit. They need to have this shit on him, bro. Why put the suit on him if you're not gonna have the fucking cowl on him? Don't make sense.
Morrison came on, Wolverine just really kind of slumped, and nobody really knew what to do with his character. They didn't know how to write him. They didn't know how to make him interesting. They didn't know how to make him intriguing. The only great thing that you really had going.
What? Nigga said, "No, Wolverine got that gat." What? You know what that mean, right?
No, you said that with everybody.
That nigga wildin'.
Was his solo series because it focused explicitly on him. But again, that was really all you had going for. I mean, it was kind of cool to see. But by that point, the X-Men animated series popularity had worn off. X-Men was really beginning to drop off in popularity when he got into like 98, 99, and 2000. It was all beginning to go away. And so what you ended up getting in 2001 was Grant Morrison coming on and basically writing new X-Men. Now, something I do want to touch on here for a quick second now that I think about it is the nature of his adamantium, because I kind of feel like this is pretty important. Following Wolverine losing his adamantium in Fatal Attractions, it was a way to kind of try to rework his character, right? To say like, okay, well, what if Wolverine only had bone claws? From there, he basically became Feral Wolverine, where during his own solo series, he kind of took off into the woods and lived there for a while, lost his nose for some reason, which was really kind of a weird artistic choice. But in 1996, with Wolverine Volume 2, with the original solo series, Wolverine issues number 99 and 100, what you ended up getting was the introduction of of a character named Genesis, or not really the introduction, but you end up getting the return of Genesis, who was essentially Tyler Dayspring, Cable's son from the future, who tried to rebond adamantium to Wolverine's skeleton, which didn't really work. Going into that, or at least from that point going forward, Marvel essentially rebonded adamantium to a skeleton by having Apocalypse kidnap Wolverine and then have him and Sabretooth face off to see who was going to be his horseman death, I think it was. And Wolverine essentially won, which meant that the adamantium from Sabretooth was taken away and then bonded to Wolverine's skeleton. So that basically allowed Wolverine's adamantium to be restored to his body. Just a small little thing, but kind of wanted to throw that out there for people who are curious about what happened with the adamantium arc. But again, in 2001, with Grant Morrison's new X-Men run, the reality of this was that it was really more of a wholesale revamp of the X-Men, more so than just Wolverine himself. And what I mean by that,
get NFL Sunday Ticket and catch your favorite NFL teams. Watch out-of-market
sticking out your gap for the Rizzler
Sunday game.
That is, at the time, with Grant Morrison coming on, he already ran like JLA from DC Comics in 1998 and like restored the original Justice League team. And so with that happening, Joe Quesada, the editor-in-chief of Marvel at the time, brought him over to Marvel and basically said, rework the X-Men. And so this led to a whole host of new things, like reworking their costumes.
That's an interesting Wolverine look. Like, this was the new X-Men. That's the new X-Men Wolverine. That shit was different.
Introducing secondary mutations, things like that. But a lot of the aspects of Wolverine were essentially maintained in the sense of his closeness with Kitty Pryde. Wolverine kind of evolving more from like a lone gun to becoming more hands-on in terms of his training with like the younger X-Men generation, in the sense of the Xavier Institute under Grant Morrison was expanded to become more of a school than just like a training center. Just small little things like that that kind of happened with this character. But again, you know, a lot of the big changes, really a lot of the sweeping changes that happened with Wolverine came during Daniel Way's run with Wolverine Origins. And the reason why I say that is that at the time with Grant Morrison leaving New X-Men, the stage was set to really kind of like continue on his work, right? Like to continue it on, let the next writer take over. The problem was that Chuck Austin kind of bungled the whole thing, sort of screwed it all up. And really Chuck Austin's run of New X-Men.
We just got the 5 gifted. Ah! Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Now I want to hug. Man, come hug me, man. All right, I ain't gonna bother her, y'all, but thank my girl. Everybody, shout out. Oh, she giving out free memberships. Oh my God. Oh, Mikey, I ain't know. See, I didn't even know y'all was in here. Niggas in here, I didn't even know they was in here because they not even saying anything. I respect it. We got 50. Imagine 50 people in this room. Crazy. That would be crazy, right? Damn, that's crazy. Yo, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So who else gifting? Nah, hey, yo, if you do want to become a member of the channel, when Wolverine come out, I'm gonna obviously have Wolverine emojis and shit like that. Hey, you feel me? Now, if you want to become a member of the channel, it's only $1. Not even $1. It's 99 cents. It's literally 99 cents. Like a penny less. For real. You can find 99 cents on the street. In your couch. Ask your mama for $1. Bro, I got super discount. I got super discount, bro. You better use your mama card. $1? She gonna trip over $1? Bro.
She gonna think it's some subscription.
Man, yeah. Man, I can save me $1. Yeah. Man, nah, bro. It's only $1. I make it affordable so people can actually, you know what I'm saying? It's only $1, bro. Like that. If you can't get $1, hey, I feel it. I definitely understand. Especially if you're younger, I understand. If you're a kid and shit.
Is from, at least from a lot of fans, you know, that I've seen, is not really enjoyed. They don't really like it too much. And so you take that and you compound it with the intention of Joe Quesada to basically rework the entirety of the X-Men to reduce the X-Men in population following the events of House of M. This gave Marvel the ability to focus on a much smaller number of X-Men, and under at least the guidance of Chris Claremont from his perspective, focus more on like kind of returning the X-Men to the way they used to be as opposed to the direction they had been going in, which was really kind of haphazard. And so with this happening, Daniel Way essentially launched Wolverine Origins, which ran for 50 issues, and essentially did exactly what the name sounded like, explored the entire origin of Wolverine. And there were huge things that happened here. Wolverine fighting alongside Captain America during World War II, the introduction of Romulus, which is not necessarily...
I didn't like this right here, though. I remember this one. I didn't like this.
Or the entire origin of Wolverine. And there were huge...
I didn't like how they made Logan look right here, bro. At all, bro. But it was cool, though. It was cool.
Things that happen here. Wolverine fighting alongside...
I hope they hint something like this, like tease something like this in the game. This would be cool.
in America during World War II, the introduction of Romulus, which is not necessarily something that I always agreed with. I like the original idea that he was just a byproduct of Weapon X, Project Wide Awake, all that kind of good stuff, as opposed to Romulus kind of engineering it all. But it was cool to see it unfold because it introduced elements of Wolverine's past that not even he was aware of until after the events of House of M, and all of his memories were restored. And so with that going forward, really leading into like the post House of M era, and even a little bit before House of M, going into the things like the formation of the New Avengers, so on and so forth, this was a way to kind of expand Wolverine onto a multitude of different teams. Because by that point, the X-Men movies were already out. Hugh Jackman was playing the role, and Wolverine was hugely popular. I mean, the Wolverine Origins one-shot had already been thrown out there.
That's him
so
as
you
a
got
kid. Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. Him getting them claws and shit as a kid. But in the comics, you see how the claws was higher, right? Higher in his hands. It was coming out way higher in his hands instead of in his like webbing of his hand. You see what I'm saying? So
like the story of Wolverine when his claws first popped, when his powers first manifested, what he was doing when he was kind of traveling around. You already got that one shot. Daniel Way built on top of that, but with Wolverine being popular, like really, really popular once again, and I would even argue more popular than he was back during the 80s and the early 90s, then now it was time to basically start like throwing him everywhere. The issue with this was that for some fans, it was oversaturation. For others, they just couldn't get enough. Wolverine was one of these characters where whatever team they threw him on, it became interesting. The problem with this was that, again, with Chris Claremont having been gone for over a decade from writing X-Men proper and focusing on Wolverine and developing him, what it meant was that Wolverine was a byproduct of whatever writer was writing him. And so when you got into stories like Civil War, Wolverine's entire skeleton, or really his entire body, would be destroyed, and then it would reform itself, you know, and then so on and so forth. He would become essentially a plot device. You got little bits of his backstory that were thrown in there from the old Chris Claremont days, the return of Silver Fox, a little more focus on Team X, but by and large, it was really kind of developing things like his fight with Daken and so on and so forth. But all that really kind of happened in Wolverine Origins. Not a whole lot of that happened in the actual New Avengers stories. Not a lot of that happened in the Avengers stories proper. So when you had events like Dark Reign, when Norman Osborn became director of S.H.I.E.L.D. or really took over S.H.I.E.L.D. and then shut it all down, when you had things like the X-Men moving to Utopia, Wolverine's Uncanny X-Force, those were stories of
X-Force was crazy, bro. With Deadpool and them niggas, bro, that shit was wild.
Focus on him. The X-Men proper really just kind of focus on the X-Men as a whole, which is kind of what you would expect, but at the same time, it was more focusing on the events as opposed to focusing on the characters themselves. But again, you know, kind of hopping and skipping around some of the finer points with the notion of Wolverine.
Listen, I don't think that's happening at all, bro. I don't think it's gonna take 8 to 10 years. They're getting really close with all that stuff.
Being a character who was there, kind of getting his own stories, his own little events here and there, but really focusing more on the X-Men proper. A lot of this changed in 2011 with Jason Aaron's X-Men Schism. Now, this was really kind of based on what we call the
This game, you're not ready for it.
heroic age. With Schism, this was really kind of giving fans what they've been looking for a long time. What it did is it kind of brought together Cyclops and Wolverine in the sense that the two of them share this mutual respect, which was something relatively new considering that they've been fighting, or really the characters have been written to fight for like decades and decades. And then in turn, like they split over how a mutant's power should be handled regarding Quentin Quire, I think it was. But what this did is it allowed really Jason Aaron to split the roster in half. And so where the X-Men had already relocated to Utopia off the coast of San Francisco, Wolverine took half the X-Men roster and went back to Westchester and basically launched the Jean Grey School for Higher Learning, his own X-Men school. And this was very, very popular. It was huge when it happened because people had been looking for that for a long time. What would a Wolverine ran X-Men school look like? Like how would that appear? And for the most part, it was exceedingly interesting. It was kind of like offering him his own little story, showing that you could still expand on the character of Wolverine, even though it's not necessarily in the way people expect and it's not necessarily what they're used to. You can still, in some sense, give the fans what they want. So I mean, it was cool little moments here and there. You end up having like Avengers versus X-Men, of course, where most people know that story by now, where you essentially had like, you know, the Phoenix Five and so on and so forth. But again, you know, Uncanny X-Force, Uncanny Avengers, the death of Wolverine, the idea that he was essentially killed off once and for all. These were stories that focused on developing him as a character and then ultimately getting rid of him. Now, the perception of Marvel, from what I gather, and I haven't really been able to find anything to kind of confirm one way or another, the death of Wolverine was designed to write his character out because in the eyes of Quesada, really in the post-2010 landscape coming into the heroic age and after the heroic age, it was really this idea that Wolverine had essentially ran his course, that everything that could be done had been done. And so the only thing to do left was to basically kill him off. Now, a lot of people also kind of attribute that to the fact that Marvel was sort of pissy because Fox had the rights to the X-Men and they wouldn't let Marvel use the, make their own movies or whatever the case was. I don't really know. But the fact remains that with the death of Wolverine, removing him from the landscape, this essentially followed up with the introduction of Old Man Logan. And Old Man Logan was a story that had already been written, but bringing Old Man Logan in and essentially saying like he's going to be more or less the new Wolverine, that was actually really, really big. Going into like the post-Secret Wars landscape, Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino, the original writer and artist for it, to me is still one of the greatest comic book runs of all time because it's just written so damn well. But again, Wolverine being gone for quite some time.
I used to collect spiders and put them on my arm, hoping I would get bit and become Spider. Babe. You hear me? This nigga said he used to collect spiders and put them on his arm, hoping to get bit so he could become Spider-Man as a kid. That's everybody fucking did. That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
Time was kind of a big thing. It's something that people didn't really expect. The notion of killing off a character, that's a thing that comic book publishers have been doing since the death of Superman, right? Like it's basically a cash grab. And so it's really just kind of a gimmick and fans don't really buy into it anymore, which really kind of begs the question, why even go that route and kill characters anymore? But the fact remains that with the resurrection of Wolverine in Marvel Legacy #1, this kind of brings him back. The issue with this is that we don't really know exactly what he's been doing since he's been here. We know he was in possession of a space stone. That's really about it. We don't really know what all's been happening. We got Weapon Lost, we got Adamantium Agenda, we got Cause of a Killer, and we got Mystery and Madripoor. But for the most part, we're kind of waiting for the Hunt for Wolverine story to end before we have a full-on explanation of what's been happening with his character. But again, in order for us to really do an Wolverine Explained proper, we'd have to split it over probably 4 videos because there's just so much to cover there. Really, it would take multiple videos in order to kind of make that work. So offer an explanation on that. But one thing I'm kind of curious about for you guys who have been watching the video this long, who do you think should play Wolverine really in like the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Because we know that Hugh Jackman's out, we know he's gone. So my vote is really Tom Hardy. I think he'd make an amazing Wolverine. I think he's the best suited for it, to be honest with you. But I'm kind of curious what you guys think. Let me know down in the comment section. But with that being said, guys, we're going to bring this video to an end. If you are new here to Comics Explained, make sure you guys hit the sub button to become part of the Rob Corps. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. And yeah, I will catch you all later. Peace.
Yeah. Carl Urban. I want to see my boy Radcliffe play as Wolverine. That'd be crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's watch this, bro. Let's switch back to the Spider-Man shit. What Marvel Spider-Man 2 did wrong? What did they do wrong, chat? What do y'all think? What they do wrong, chat? This is gonna be interesting.
Insomnia got me up. Insomnia got me up. Insomnia got me up. All right, I'll stop right there before I get demonetized. But realistically, okay, look, I don't hate this game. A lot of people are gonna try to say that I do or something. I already played through the game twice. One when I was recording and one when I was just not recording. And honestly, I love the shit out of this game. I already played 81 hours, bro. I was trying to grind this. So I think I just want to talk about the glaring issues just so I don't really bring them up in my walkthrough, because it just doesn't seem really necessary at all to like bring them up this much, and I really just want to get it off my chest in general. I think the most obvious thing we could talk about is Miles's goddamn suit.
Bro, that shit is not it, bro. It ain't it.
Miles' suit, bro, at the end of the game is just clear product placement. Like, not even anybody talks about Peter's suit.
Later down the road.
Miles says, like, nice
threads,
threads. And that's it. But they make a full ass...
It's way too early for all that.
Like, deal out of the Miles getting a new suit. Like...
That suit's not an alien, is it? It's time for a Miles Morales original, you know? One of one. It looks good.
That better not be Miles' main suit at all.
Like, bro, Miles didn't even have that reaction about Peter coming through the roof with tendrils.
Right.
And Peter's like, whoa, that's not an alien. That's really cool. Whoa. Like, come on now. We all know what this is. And people try to defend this shit. Like, no. They got...
Them shoes just not it. Why even wear those? I
paid a significant amount of money to change Miles' suit. Like, that's, like, heartless. The whole scene feels heartless. It really does. Go rewatch that shit so much. Like, it just feels
ugly
heartless.
as fuck.
and then you're forced to wear
If
that
I
suit.
catch a nigga wearing them shits, bro, on God, bro, don't buy them, bro. I mean, if you wearing them for running and actually exercising, cool. But like, just to wear, just to have, nah, bro. I'm gonna roast your ass, bro. Yeah, we finished. Did we finish Evan's video? I think we did. Yeah, we finished Evan's video, right? I don't even know, to be honest.
Suit at the end. That's a fucking issue. The forcing of suits being on you, bro, is a bit annoying, especially if you try to grind the game to get a specific suit, only to be forced out of it for like 30% of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even like that, because, like, bro, that shit, the suit was forced on me, and that kind of pissed me off because of the fact that, like, bro, when I switched over to the white suit, it was perfect. Like, the white advanced the white advanced tech suit for Miles, and it went well with Peter's suit. I had it on for a little bit, and then all of a sudden I see Miles back in the suit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I was mad as fuck, bro, because I did not want that suit in the game.
And the story length too. That's another thing. We could talk about that story length and the pacing, but man, minor spoilers here, right? At the end,
godly, amazing.
Venom shows up like 3 times. Venom! Okay, see. Venom shows up 3 times, and he one-shots Peter 3 times. And Miles, once.
Facts.
But he one-shots once when Peter has the anti-Venom suit.
Facts.
By the way, which just doesn't make sense when he's getting a meteor. Like, Peter should have at least put up some sort of a fucking fight. Once, with Miles and Peter, when they see him making more symbiotes, they pop in, he just smashes the ground, and he just pops off, and then he's like, well, let's go catch him later. And then, I literally played this shit for 3 days straight in the last 3 days, so you can't tell me I'm wrong. And then the first time, he just throws Peter through a fucking wall. Look, I feel like there's so many things they could have done here with all of that, right? The first time they fight, just have it be a quick boss fight for like a minute where you're trying to beat him, you're doing all your gadgets and shit, nothing's working, just smashing through it, and it grabs you and throws you. That would have been so much cooler, right? There's a specific spectacle moments that I feel like could have been done a lot better at the end when Peter's running away from Venom for Miles and MJ to have enough time. Bro, why wasn't that a playable moment for Peter? Why weren't we able to run away from Venom to a specific destination, and then he catches us halfway through and fucks us up? I feel like that would have been a lot more interactive and a lot better. But again, here's the thing, is that it feels so rushed. And the thing is that they probably were rushed by Sony, and I only blame Insomniac. They probably had a deadline. They were like told, if you don't make this game by 2023, we're not going to do anything. We're still going to force you to make the game. And, like, you know, as soon as the first game sold like 33 million copies, of course they're going to fucking force them to immediately make another game. So the rushing of that kind of feels similar to God of War. God of War Ragnarok felt like it could have been split into 2 games, and it could have been way more epic with way more gods, and, you know.
No, that's some real shit. That timely manner deadline shit do be fucking shit up, bro. That's just facts. Damn, my phone died. But that shit do be facts. After this video, we getting off.
You know, way more, you know, action, and they could have done a lot more with not only Fimbulwinter, but with Ragnarok itself, and split it into 2 games within like the next, you know, they could have made another trilogy. It just, I could go into that later. But Spider-Man, this feels like it could have been like 10 hours longer, and it just would have been so much more better. Give it more fleshed out for Venom. You only have him on screen for like 30 minutes. Craven's on screen for like, 20 minutes or something, but his presence feels, I don't want to say more impactful, because when Venom gets his thing, when he gets the meteorite, it just immediately becomes Web of Shadows 2.0, but like so much better. Right. And I hate saying that, because you see that online all the time, and it's not like really true. It's not Web of Shadows, but better. It's like almost taking Web of Shadows ideas and morphing them into something better. If that makes sense. I don't really know what I'm really saying here, but the story could have been a lot more impactful if it was just 5 to 10 hours longer. You know, if there was more fleshing out of Harry and Venom. We only see one Peter on mask scene where he's being a dickhead to MJ. I feel like it could have been a lot more subtle when he got the suit.
Suit is the only reason I'm still alive.
Yeah, it's pretty great, isn't it?
Why don't you pop some more pills and say what you really feel?
When he immediately gets the suit, he wakes up, he's like, this feels good, and just starts fucking wrecking house, right? But it could have been a lot more subtle than that if they gave it just an hour to the fucking, you know, digest. But it's immediately, not even immediately, beforehand, Peter's already a dickhead to fucking Miles, so that's already a thing.
Right away.
And then when he gets a suit, he's even more, he's not even a dickhead, he just doesn't even talk to Miles, barely. You know, like, I guess he tried to blame Miles that one time.
Hey, any luck at Homer's house?
No, but tracking him right now.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Meaning something.
Miles was off his game. We almost had Lizard.
Save your life.
What? Damn, Peter, you fucking dickhead! Miles is off his game. Off his game.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to
Miles
make money
is
on
saving
Amazon
everybody's
is
ass
not
in the game,
with
bro.
physical.
Off his game.
But here's the thing. There could have been more. And that's all I'm saying. The story, if they even worked on it for like a year, 1 year longer, it could have been so much better. And I don't think anybody would have fucking complained about that, personally. Another thing is no new game plus, but, you know, a lot of Sony games do that. I mean, if you go to God of War came out in November. They didn't have a new game plus until like spring, apparently. So, I mean, you can't really judge Spider-Man too much for that, but I feel like that's a feature that they know everybody wants. So why
why didn't they put it on it right after? I get it because I don't know why they do that, but yeah.
Why not just work on that? They know that once they beat the game, people want that. And I feel like that would still work for the longevity of the game. I don't even know. The post game content isn't really bad, but it is lacking. Like, I can literally play the game, finish everything with Peter and Miles essentially, and just have like the hives left, right, for the symbiotes, and like a few other scattered side missions. But realistically, at the end of the game, all that's left to do is the symbiote hides, or the symbiote hive missions.
I did this shit
where you're
during the
blowing up the fucking random big ass symbiote web of shadows like nests.
I did all that shit.
And I don't know. You know, the game isn't bad. The web swinging is phenomenal. And I feel like the world is so big that they could have done so much more with what they were doing, you know, with what they had.
I do wish we could just go back to certain areas and just switch to Miles or switch to Peter, like you know, Coney Island. We could just go back to Coney Island and switch to whichever one, and then just walk around with a Mary Jane, or walk around with Miles or Peter and just, you know, ride rides and shit like that. That would be a dope feature just to have, that we could just do right after we beat the game. You know what I'm saying? That would be cool if they added that. Like, yeah, like that would be dope as fuck. Ride the bike whenever we want. You know, like, you know, it's small shit, but just to show like, okay, you still could play as just Peter and just Miles, or just, you know what I'm saying? So that would have been cool. That would have been so fucking cool, bro. Just to see the normal side still. I know it's a Spider-Man game, but still, you know, I'm not complaining. It's fine. But I'm just saying that would have been dope as fuck.
They had such a huge world, and I feel like it was limited to very minute and minuscule things. And that's not even like a real dig. You know, I'm trying not to hate the game because I love this game.
No, the game is
amazing. Story is fun. It's bombastic and it's like fucking epic. It's spectacle filled. Like there's moment after moment that you're just like, holy shit. And you're like just taken aback sometimes. Even when I played it a second time, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
I'm laughing and loving it. And there's really not like too much wrong with this game, but there's still critiques that can be made. And I feel like people shouldn't be bashed or at least attacked for that, for making criticisms, because it's like nothing's perfect. And this, they even admitted themselves, like they said that stealth could have been better. And I feel like stealth could have been better, even though I feel like I was going through stealth like a monster. I was like webbing people up and doing some crazy shit. It's a lot of fun, but stealth could have been better. I mean, like when you're doing the MJ shit, that stealth is a lot of fun too.
Yeah, that shit was
so
fire.
I don't know. I feel like people are putting down stealth a little too much, because there's a lot of stealth moments that are a lot of fun and intense. But personally, again, a lot could have been better, and I wish we could have seen a lot more. So if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. I think that, you know, I'm going to be making a lot more content now. I'm very inspired, so I can't wait to make that. If you're, of course, already a viewer, go ahead and like the video as well, and I appreciate that. I'll see you guys in my next few videos. Peace out.
Video.
I'm in charge of dinner.
That shit was fire. That shit was fire. Shout out to Salvage, bro. That shit was fire. I do agree with some things that he was saying, you know, for sure. Like, game could have been longer, you know, this and that and the third. Like, but overall, the game is just amazing. Like, but still, I understand 1000%. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let's see. Ain't ever use it. The friendly neighborhood app seems pointless too. They gotta change Miles' suit. Yeah, they gotta change that shit back. That shit is not it. That shit is not it, bro. More on DLC for sure, for sure. With Symbiote, more side stuff will be nice. Yeah, you can ride a bike. You just gotta find it. Oh, for real? But you riding it as Spider-Man though, right? Or is it as Peter or Miles? I think it's just as Spider-Man, right? You can't go to Coney Island. You could go there, but you can't. See, nah, I want it as Peter or as Miles. You can't go to Coney Island as Peter as Miles or in general, can you? Excuse me. But the game is just God. The game is so good, bro. So good. Oh, as Spider-Man. See, bro, I don't want to go as Spider-Man, bro. I want to go as them guys, bro. You feel me? I want to go as no Spider-Man. I get it, though. But damn. The fuck? It's cool. But all right, y'all. I'm going to catch y'all later, bro. Thank y'all for pulling up to the stream. Man, y'all be easy, man. All right? I'm going to stream tomorrow. Well, damn, I'm on call tomorrow. Fuck. I got to see if I'm on stream tomorrow. I might not. I might just upload a video. Mess with Attack on Titan. Bro, I haven't really watched Attack on Titan like that. I saw like a couple episodes, but I mess with a lot of I love animes like a motherfucker, for real. No, I know that. I've been saw that. Bro, of course you can ride the bikes as young Peter. I've been did that. Alright, y'all. Deuces. Hell yeah. We'll check it out. Corbin. Outside the... Yeah, we'll check it out, Corbin. We'll check it out. Alright, bro. Hell yeah. Say less. I'm gonna check it out.